Hello, everyone out there. I'm just trying to get this stream set up and rolling. If I can figure out why I'm having some issues here, but hopefully you guys aren't having the same issues I am. I don't know what I have going on right now. Okay, there. I think we're good. Oh, cool, Rob. I got you. I know you're going to yours. I just sent you an email. If you got it, I want you to check that out when you have time. So, no problem. Enjoy your game tonight, Rob. Okay, I'm here.
He's here.
That's right. I'm here. It's funny. Rob just popped into chat, but he's got his own game going at 7, so he's not going to really be here, just occupying space. Probably earning points is what he's doing.
Aha.
Game in the system, man.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's right. So we're just waiting for a few people to finish up some dinner. So anybody that's here, give us a few minutes and we'll be rolling. Yeah, I'm going to try to tonight. I've got it going in 1080p, so I'm going to see if anybody gives me anybody has issues connecting. Because man, when I did my training sessions, I did some. I don't know if I told you, but some referral data training sessions, and I recorded most of them in 720p. But the one I did in 1080p was just so clear. I went ahead and I'm going to do more of that in 1080p. It just takes up obviously a lot more space.
Yeah, but you're right. The results are markedly different.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. So I'm going to see. I hope it doesn't slow down the stream for people that are like, but we'll see. We'll try it and see how it goes. Oh, I see Anna on, so it looks like they're probably just about getting ready.
Yep, we're here.
Nice.
Just getting her set up.
Very nice.
Should be fun to see if Todd jumps on.
I know I did send him an email, so I did send it to him. But I did it just recently, so I don't know. I don't know if he's going to jump on it. And I don't even know if he'll know how to jump into chat, so we might not even know if he's on. Because, he can't talk to me, but he can chat and I could talk to him.
Right.
So how was dinner? How was the egg casserole?
Delicious.
Excellent. Not surprised.
Egg casserole. That sounds good.
Yeah, it was. We'll mix it with eggs, cheese. Today she put mashed potatoes in. You could put in like diced up baked potatoes. Then we had turkey sausage today. Sometimes we do bacon. Just depends on what kind of meat we have around.
Everything's better with bacon.
Oh yeah.
User joined your channel.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, so I was like, what's the password again? I didn't know you go into a community chat and the guy's like, what? What'd you say?
Nice. And that's the one reason, or one of the many reasons, I might switch to Discord. I just didn't want to do it tonight. And
Yeah.
and I think Noah and Jason accepted, but when you get time, Cole, if you can if you can accept, I think I sent you the invite, but I don't think you've accepted it yet.
Oh, okay. I will.
It's not a big deal. It's just it's got. I mean, what I like about Discord is that you can have a chat and a video or an audio, and I can set up unlimited channels, so I can have a channel for each game. I think I've got the sounds working on it now, but I don't think it's quite as good quality as TeamSpeak, so we'll have to test it a few times.
Okay. Cool.
So let me switch
Sounds
this
neat,
over.
though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool if you look at it. It's pretty cool.
I like the interface is a lot more, I guess, modern than TeamSpeak.
It is.
For me, it'd be just more of a question of functionality-wise, if it's got everything that you want us to have with the sessions.
I think it does. Like I said, the main thing is it's just awkward because it only lets you log into one instance. So
Right.
I downloaded the app and I've tried to use my voice through the app, and then the sounds through the browser, because it looks like that you can kind of trick it to let you log in two instances that way. But it still sounds just a little bit more choppy. So I'm playing around with the how fast, or I guess what bandwidth you assign to each thing, and see if that helps. So anyway, I'm still playing with it.
One thing about Discord, and I don't know if this is true or not, but it
Hello, everybody out there.
feels like it might be a browser-based technology, even the app. Kind of like how Slack is that we use at work.
Right.
It's still built on like browser technologies, so that might be some of the things you're noticing with performance. Why it's not so great. It could have something to do with that.
Huh. Okay. Well, cool.
I don't know if there's anything you can do about it.
No, I don't know. That's a good point. I'm not sure. All right. So, does everybody have? Let me share the map again, real quick.
But the squares are huge.
Ooh, yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but you guys can. Oh, you know what? Yeah, what's weird is, I don't know if it's a map thing, but remember the big squares that are outlined in like almost black are 10 feet, and like when you look at your tokens, they're in the 5-foot squares, so it's kind of hard to see them, but it's there. You can see them as you drill into it a little bit more. It should start showing you smaller squares.
Pretty flipping huge.
Yeah, as I'm trying to scroll out to zoom out,
Yeah.
the squares are staying really big.
Let me try to give you guys my view. I don't know why that would do that though. Just give me 1 second.
I finally found the map, like where we are, and it's. I mean,
I'm gonna try to sync my view. It's gonna throw everything, but let me just do this 1 second, see if it helps. Did that do anything when I did sync client view?
set the
Not seeing
screen.
anything.
Really?
If I drag down to like the bottom right, I eventually get to our map where we are. But I mean, it's big.
It's way zoomed in, yeah.
I wonder why, because I haven't done anything. I mean, I've zoomed in a little bit so I can show it better on my end, but it shouldn't be affecting what you guys are seeing.
Oh, you know what? I finally got it to zoom out.
How?
If you hold in Control on your keyboard,
Uh-huh.
and then hold in your mouse left click on the little orangish bronze icon in the bottom right and drag down or out, it'll zoom out for you.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
Oh, okay.
I always do the scroll button, the middle.
Yeah, that wasn't
That's
working
weird.
for me. For some
Weird.
reason.
Problem is, the moment that you try and use your scroll wheel to zoom back in,
It goes
way
right back in. Yeah.
I wonder what's going on there, because I don't. Let me look at my options while you guys are seeing if there's something in the options. Hold on.
Yeah, like as soon as you even if you just scroll one mouse wheel in, it zooms right back.
I'm gonna try.
Oh, yeah.
So it's still acting weird for you guys.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I think we had this problem once before. I'm trying to remember what we did about it.
So I just changed one setting. Did that do anything or no?
No.
Okay.
Not for me.
Because I changed where it says auto center on map on your token. I'm kind of looking through the options. And I know I haven't changed anything, but see if there's anything that I can. Token grid. Yeah, it's weird. I don't see anything. I can close it down on my end. Or I can, let me try to do one other thing. I don't know if this is going to help, but I might try to unshare it with you guys and reshare it. So 1 second. Okay, so it is, which one are we in? Here we go. Which one are we on? Did it go away?
Yeah. Well, the map disappeared.
It did? Okay. Okay, good. 1 second. Okay, I just shared it again.
Yeah, still zoomed in.
I wish I knew what was causing that. Well, hold on. So even when you guys zoom out, you can't leave it zoomed out?
Well,
Right.
No.
like you can zoom it out, and once you're there, it looks fine. But as soon as you try to go in or like move around the map, it jumps back out to this.
I'm trying to click around on a few different things that I can do. Hold on.
It looks like it's true of all of the images. Like I just went to the other map, the
You know what, Alan? It might be tied to the font.
But I've already run this. Well, I've already had people run this font multiple times, and nobody's given me that kind of issue. I mean, I guess it's possible, but it shouldn't affect. I don't think.
Think me to update Fantasy Grounds or anything like that?
I'm just trying to think. I mean, I could definitely exit out and I could take out the font, but I don't think it's the font, because all it is it's just it's the same extension I've been running. I just changed literally the font, and I don't see why that would. Let me see if there's anything else I can do here. Drawing layers, resize. Can you guys resize? I mean, if you right click, do you get a menu that? Do you get like a radial menu if you right click on the map somewhere?
yeah.
Yeah.
And do you have a little like two rectangle view that says, if you hover over it, it says resize?
Uh-huh.
And if you click on that and then just do adjust horizontal or vertical, does it do anything for you?
Yeah, it zooms it all the way out, but then again, if I try and zoom in and out with the mouse wheel, it goes right back. Here, Jason, can you look at the below ground map in the images and maps?
While you guys are doing that, I'm going to look on Fantasy Grounds real quick and see if I can see any issues.
Okay.
Sacred Stone Monastery player below. Yeah, so I got that opened.
For me, it's doing the same thing.
Yeah. 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 I can't zoom out very far. And once I do, yeah, as soon as I mouse wheel in once, it jumps all the way back in.
It feels like, it feels like it's locking to my view is what it's doing. So I'm trying to client view, sync, share sheet. I'm going to try one other. I just pushed it to you guys again, or maybe I didn't. Hold on. And does it still look the same when you look at it?
Yeah.
God dang it. Close window, minimize. I mean, I don't know what else to do other than try to get out and get back in, but that shouldn't change anything. But
I'd just be curious to see what happens with the font. I mean, I know it's different, but it's like that's the only thing that's changed that I know of. So,
Yeah. All right, well let's do this. I mean, we could just sit around here forever. So let me go ahead and back out and take off this font and put back the original and see if that works. So give me a minute. I'll tell you guys when you can log back in because it'll disconnect you in a sec.
Okay.
Sorry, stream. Got some technical issues. I love Fantasy Grounds, but every once in a while something like that happens. And we did update a font, but I don't know why the images are showing and they can't scroll or look at them. I haven't heard that issue from Rob or anybody else that's used my font yet. Okay, let's see. I don't even know if I have the original font anymore. Let's see. I was so excited about this one. I think it's this one, so one sec. I'm just checking all my other extensions to see if I threw anything else on. I don't think I did. Okay, mine's loading, so as soon as it loads up, I'll tell you guys. I sure hope it's not that, because, man, I like that font. Come on, load up. Okay, it's back up.
Okay.
Of course, all the things I did will now be blown away, but that's okay.
Oh,
It's just all formatting stuff I do to make it easier, but it's not a big deal.
what's that?
Every time you think you have it completely nutted, something comes back and bites you. Keep our fingers crossed. Sorry, stream. We're about 15 minutes in. Just had a little technical difficulties in terms of the players seeing images, so trying to see if we can get that rectified by getting out and getting back in. Trying to see if there's anything else I've done.
I need to update their copyright.
That must be what it is. So yeah, this is back to the original font. I don't like it as much, but we'll see if it changed anything. I guess I'm hoping it does and hoping it doesn't, man, because I want my font to be good, but I want to play, so. Even if this works, I'm not convinced it's the font. I mean, it could be that, I don't know, it could be something else that, and just rebooting might have cleared something out, since I was having those script errors before.
It fixed it.
Did it?
Yep.
I'm not convinced that's what it is, but it's good to know. I mean, I'll have to ask other people if they're having any issues.
Well, maybe there's a way of using the font you want and still having the maps work.
Yeah, because there was one other extension I unchecked, which was applying effects on the combat tracker when it immediately, and that's the only one I hadn't had on before, I don't think, but oh well. Darn it. I'm bummed, but I'm glad it worked.
Definitely worked.
Yeah, I'll have to after the guys, but I know Rob played it with it all day in his game yesterday, and he loved it, and he didn't see any.
Maybe he was just really polite.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I would have heard from him, definitely.
I'm teasing.
I know.
I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing that I could think of. It was the only thing that was different since last time we played.
Like I said, there was one other thing that I changed, so maybe, but we'll see.
It could have been that.
Yep, I hope so, but... All right.
You know what's funny?
What's funny?
The other maps are not fixed.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, I only went to the above ground one. But I didn't even check the other ones.
Well, I mean, we can get going with this, and when we get into the other ones, if they're still having an issue, I don't know what to. Do I need to push this map again?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Yeah. So let me know if it, if it's not fixed.
Yeah, this map is definitely fixed.
Okay.
Yeah, and I see our tokens on there as well. I don't know if the other one was
Yeah,
supposed
it's
to show our
the same
tokens.
one.
Well, the other ones you won't see your tokens on. Is that what you said?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can only
Oh,
you
and
can,
also, oh, so I didn't see the tokens before you restarted Fantasy Grounds either.
really.
But
Yeah, the tokens were not on the other map.
like before you restarted Fantasy Grounds on the above ground map, I didn't see any tokens.
Well, and the other thing
I
that's
do now.
I'm going to take off Barbar because I don't see Barbar's name above it. So I don't know. Maybe it's just something in the combat tracker and what was drug in, what was not. So I'm going to delete Barbar because I see him, but I don't see his health bar and I don't see his name.
Well, actually, the only one I can see the name in health bar on is Demakos.
Really? I see them all, but
Really?
Yeah, I don't see a health bar on
I don't see
My-
anybody.
my two, and Demakos and Flurvin.
all right. Well,
On my end.
let's do this. Let's go back and let's do the normal. One sec. I know I'm on the right layer, so I'm gonna just. I don't know.
see
I don't know.
Nebula.
I don't know why this happens because I didn't change anything. I'm just gonna pull everybody off the map one by one. Give me a minute.
The only person's help I saw was the creepy ass lich.
So is that Demakos? Okay, Darvik next.
How about I untarget the lich?
I saw that. Okay, and I got one more left. Okay, do you guys see everybody?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so let's jump in and hope the other maps, if you guys go anywhere else, work out. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right, so I think so. We did a long rest. You guys should have had identified anything that if you remember last time, the Lich gave you a few different things. So I haven't gone in and looked into your inventory, but that should all be updated. So you should be able to identify the potions and spells now.
Looks like there are some unidentified items in the party inventory.
Okay, let me look at that. Okay, stand by. Yeah, it probably didn't do these because it wasn't on one of your sheets. So all of those are now identified. So if you guys want to go in and if anybody has a strong preference, you guys can talk amongst yourselves and decide which scrolls and or potions you want for each person.
Roll of invisibility. That's a good question. That scroll of invisibility, it says if the spell, it's written in a mystical cipher. If the spell is on your class's spell list, you can cast its spell without providing any material component. Otherwise, it's unintelligible. Is that the
Right.
thing Demakos can read with his skill or ability.
Well, I think I think it has to be in your class. I mean, it's not so much the reading if you're talking about your special feature that allows you to read all
Yeah.
languages.
Eyes of the Runekeeper.
I I can look at that later, but I think this is specifically meaning to say that it really needs to be within your spell class.
Alan, I'm trying to look up the Snillix Snowball
Uh-huh.
swarm, and it keeps saying could not open sheet with data from unloaded module.
Okay, so let me do this because that might be because I have the PHP. Well, let me see if the PHP is shared with you guys. One sec. So the PHP is shared with you. Let me see if it's from. It might be the Elemental Evil Companion. Let me load that real quick. Okay, I just shared that with you. It might cause it to load a little bit on your end, but I just shared the Elemental Evil Player's Companion, so that might have been where it is. So give it a minute, and then when you open it again, let me know if you still see the same issue.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it in the Elemental Evil Player's Companion, so I think it's a supplemental outside of the PHP. I think that's what was going on.
Must be taking a minute.
When you look in your modules, you might want to go in your library and look and make sure you open it, see if it's there now, because you still probably have to open it.
Oh, that's right. You have to drag it open.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. And then.
Really done.
What does mine say? Oh, I love that. If anybody listens to this stream later, they're going to probably be so much younger, they're going to be like, what the heck are they talking about?
Yeah.
What does it say that that's what I'm saying?
That's a good point. It's a good point. It's from Dude, Where's My Car?
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
You know, it was a classic. I know it's, a very classic movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High art.
On the,
Should have been on
should
the
have
list.
been on the dry erase board. Hey, you know what, Alan?
Yes, sir.
Lord Woodian. Invisibility is within the Warlock's realm.
And I think that's what it's saying, and I probably should have done a little research on this before our session, but I think that's what it means. And like the Snowball Swarm does say specifically what happens if it's in your essentially class, but if it's a higher level than where you're at. But if invisibility, let's see, it doesn't say anything.
It's a level 2 illusion. Like if you look it up in the spells, like in the player's handbook.
Okay.
It's a level 2 illusion.
So what it says is if the spell is on your spell's class list, but of a higher level than you can normally cast. And is that true or no? Is invisibility of a level you can normally cast?
It's a level 2 spell, which I can do, I believe. Yeah, I can do level 2 spells. So it's not higher.
Okay. So what it's saying is then you can read the scroll and cast its spell without material components, so you're fine.
So does that mean I don't learn it, though? I guess I
You don't. Once the spell's cast, it fades, so you can't. Yeah, you can't. It's a one-time deal.
That would probably be better. Someone who would benefit from that scrolled invisibility.
Well, I mean, you could always do it, and you could cast it because you might be the only one that can even, use it, or maybe Flurvin, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think wizards can use it too.
Yeah, Flurvin could use it, but he's already got invisibility in his spell book.
Oh, well then, I think that settles it.
And I think he's probably drooling over Snowball Swarm, which is, I don't really know much about it, but it looks pretty cool.
If I could get that written into my spell book, that would be kind of handy.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, and apparently, barbarians surprisingly cannot cast invisibility. So
Amazing.
and nope. I guess I could take it if no one has any objections.
So
Fine with it.
let me throw one thing after while you guys are thinking that. So Flurvin, I don't know if you read the bottom paragraph under scroll of
I did.
Snowball.
Yeah.
Okay, because you could do that.
How long does it take to copy a spell?
It doesn't say. So I guess I guess I would just say it's for now, and I can research it later. But I would say take like a 10-minute time frame, and I'd let you do it. I mean, because it's more about the risk that it gets destroyed and you never get to use it.
Right.
So I'm fine with it, and I can look that up later so we know in the future. But I'm fine saying, hey, you take 10 minutes and you can do it, just like a ritual spell kind of thing.
And it looks like I have to do an Arcana check.
That's
against
right.
a difficulty class of 12.
And because is it a second level?
Right.
Then yeah, you would need a 12 on an Arcana check. And if you want to do it, don't forget there's something you could use to make it a little more likely that you'll succeed too.
Inspiration.
That's right.
Yes.
And he does have 2, I think.
Order.
And anyone who, I guess for now, I don't know if I'll do this every session, but anybody who doesn't have at least 1 inspiration, go ahead and start the session with 1.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
And I might not do that every session, but I'm feeling generous right now. So do you want to try that? Or are you thinking about it, Flurvin?
Sorry, I was just looking at the guidance spell cantrip from Darvik, seeing if that would apply, but unfortunately it will not.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, I guess we should give it a shot.
All right. Make sure you click that if you're gonna use inspiration. Make sure you click advantage and then do your roll. With bated breath, 12 or more, you can. Oh, and he does it with an
I think
18.
that works.
Oh, nice.
I saw one of them was a 6, so that is good.
Yeah, I think using inspiration worked out okay.
So you should be able to now open the Elemental Evil Player's Companion in the library module and click on spells, and you should be able to drag that now. You're gonna the spell scroll will be destroyed, so I'll delete that. But you should be able to pull the spell now directly onto your character.
Yep, came right in.
Excellent.
Cool.
So I'll take it out of the party sheet. Nicely done. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Very, very nice. FYI, I did grab the scroll of invisibility from my inventory. So everyone knows.
Okay.
Can we get like some ribbons so we can tie this potion of greater healing around Nebula's neck? 'Cause she,
Oh, yeah.
remember she took many dirt naps last time.
She was struggling, but she probably needs somebody to feed it to her. So.
Right. But maybe, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well, she has it around her neck and someone's near her.
I don't know if that's even an option. I was just kidding.
Oh, okay.
I'd probably say keep it on you. I mean, at some point you can probably get some, I don't know, get creative and get some saddlebags or something and put them on her if she's already upset with you guys because you let her die every episode or every session. Just load her down with some saddlebags,
Yeah. Sure, that wouldn't affect her dexterity at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But someone may want to grab that potion of greater healing.
Someone who is not Darvik.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about Barbar. And
You guys don't care if I grab it then?
Say go for it.
Alright, and what I just drag it onto my inventory?
Hey, Hey, Urash, what's going on, man? We're just kind of getting started. Had a little technical difficulties with the
There's
maps.
also a potion of hill.
I don't know why they're having a hard time resizing them. So I don't know if you've seen that issue or heard of it. But I rebooted and came back in and it was fine. I unloaded my font, which I really like that new font
So
that
whose
Rob tried out.
primary attribute is strength?
But I'm going to try it again.
There we go.
Yeah, thanks for popping in, Urash.
But I mean, there's also the argument he already has fairly decent strength. Should that go to someone lacking in that department, say Flurvin Gumby arms?
Now remember, it'll last for an hour, and I think it moves it to 21 for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, what
So yeah,
would it do flirt?
Urash, I don't know why they were having
Didn't
problems sizing the maps. I hope it wasn't my font extension,
Like needing to open a
but
door.
we'll see. I'll try it again later, but I don't think it was. I think it was just some
Yeah,
issue.
'cause I think Farman was closer to the door last time.
I mean, it would really just depend. But yeah, that would be the only thing I could think of is, yeah, sure, it makes sense for Barbar to get it. It's going to take him from 17 to 21, which get his bonus would be a +5 at that point for strength.
Just kind of making sure I've got all my rooms set up.
Yeah, +5.
All right, so Gumby arms. Grab a potion.
All right, did you drag that on?
Yeah.
All right, excellent.
Then there's Trade Bard, Mirror Bar, Trade Bars.
We've had those for a while.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
guess the question with those is like if we needed to show them to someone we encounter, do we need to have them on us, on one of us?
I mean, I'm fine right now because I'm not too worried about encumbrance. You guys aren't very close, so you can leave them in the party sheet, and I'm fine saying you have them. At some point, you might want to store them somewhere. I'm sure they're pretty heavy if you look at them, but I think you're fine right now.
Okay, so we'd still be able to access.
Yes.
them.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're fine.
All right. Well, thank you for that. I think we should just leave them in there then for the time being, unless someone really wants to tote them around.
All right.
Yeah. About thumbs it up, doesn't it?
Yep.
I think so. I think we got all the preliminaries out of the way. So you guys just took a nice little rest in the Lich's private quarters, Renwick's quarters. So essentially, if you all remember, he recommended if you're going to stay in the monastery and work to clear out, he recommended you staying on this level right now. His
Right.
comment was he didn't think you were quite strong enough yet for the lower level, but and then in addition, at some point in the near future, whether it's after you clear out this level or this level and the level below it, he'd like you to quickly recover his brother's body and bring it back to him. So those are kind of the two things in front of you, unless you want to do something completely off the path and incur the potential wrath of a little CR21 Lich.
Thank you.
Yeah, they got pretty scared by this Lich
Yeah,
last
what do you
time.
guys think? Like, should we try and clear out this area, or should we make haste back to the monastery?
Well, we're already here.
Yeah, and I mean, if we go back there and we do somehow manage to get what's his face's body, Samular, and then come back dragging this dead body and get it set upon by a bunch of angry psychotic priests, it might not go so well.
Or logic is sound.
All right. Well, I put on the map just so you could see. If you remember, he had pointed to the door where I have my purple arrow. That's the door that will lead out into this level of the dungeon, and it's normally locked, but and it will be for anyone else. But he is leaving it open, and he's cast some type of mystical spell on you that it will recognize and will unlock for any of you that make your way back into this room, but it'll be locked for anybody else.
I have to run back and hide.
Safe
come
room.
back in.
Just call you guys Jodie
Yep.
Jodie Foster. Safe room.
Safe room, yeah. That was a good movie.
That was.
Okay. I don't think any of us have babies. So
And one other thing I will say, and it's up to you all if you want to, literally after the technical long rest, which is 8 hours, it's 11 p.m. game time. So it's totally up to you. You guys can go back in right now at 11 o'clock if you'd rather go in kind of the dead of night, or you can sleep till the morning. It's totally up to you. I just wanted you guys to know that it's 11 p.m. right now.
I like sneaking up on the priests while they're sleeping.
assuming they're not some sort of undead, non-sleeping beasts who are stronger at night.
Yes, assuming that.
I say we take a chance. What do you guys say?
Yeah.
Going to tiptoe way the hell around this.
I love it. And one of the things I don't care about doing it in here, but as we get out into the hallways, if you guys can start maybe if you can start getting into the habit of trying to do your movement as you would like if we get into combat. So remember, you can kind of like drag your token, stop in a square, and then kind of take your finger off the button, and then you can drag it again from the end. So that's kind of how you can do turns and stuff.
Oh yeah, I see it.
So it's not a big deal right now, but I should have told you guys that before. But at least that way you can draw your movement exactly how you want it in the future.
So basically, like you draw multiple movements. At once.
Exactly. Yep. And you just kind of take your finger off. Yeah, there you go. You guys are getting it. It just helps when you're trying to like make an exact specific move.
Leaving the premises.
Nice.
This crap.
All right, here we go.
All right, you guys ready to go in the room?
Barbar first.
And then you want to? Oh, here you unlocked it for us. I highly doubt there's traps. And if there
Yeah.
are, like WTF, Lich Man. All right, Barbar is going to.
Yeah, you might kind of piss him off if you check for traps.
Yeah, I'm not checking for traps. So Barbar is going to push or pull the door whichever way it needs to go. See if it truly is unlocked, and we can go in.
It is, and let me kind of unhide some of this so you can see what it shows you.
Okay.
Okay. Prove some of your moves. So yeah, you see a hallway, and again, the small squares that you guys are popping, your characters through are 5 feet each.
What can Barbar see to his right?
You open that. So one thing I wish they would change in Fantasy Grounds is every time you guys do that, when I unmask, I have to go to a different layer. So that's the only reason it takes me a minute or so. Okay, so you see another hallway, and so you see a door. You can see the makings of a door about 30 feet to the left, so we'll call it the west. As you're looking, and then down to the south, you see a door both that looks like it's on the outside wall, literally probably going outside, and then you see a door to the southwest. That's another interior door.
Okay.
Flurvin's really hanging back. He's looking at the tombs that this lich has throughout his private quarters.
Flurvin is the man who knew too much.
That's right.
Which way you guys want to go? You want to head down to the end of the hall and see what we can see?
You mean the west or the south?
The west?
West it up.
I think we've seen all we can see from towards the south.
Well, there is that one door down there.
Yeah, we'd have to open it.
And so you just passed a door too, which is fine. I just want to make sure you guys see these doors. So let me open up the rest so you can see what else here.
Yeah, it seemed like this was another hall or something down here.
Right.
Get a better.
Full of priests.
More than babies. Different adventure for a different day.
And do me a favor, Barbar, roll just a d20 in the tower for me.
Okay.
Okay. It's pretty quiet, and it's relatively dark. There's probably a little bit of light through here, but it's obviously late at night, so.
So do we want to keep exploring, or do we want to start clearing rooms?
Well, I would probably say we shouldn't go towards the stairs up north, but it looks like there's another hallway to the south of where Barbar and Inna are. Maybe we could, what kind of perspective that is, but yeah, I think at some point we need to come back and start checking out these doors.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to get a lay of the land, so to speak.
Fair enough.
if I need to get a ladder to get Nathan Jr.
Nice.
You better get that baby high.
What is that from, like Raising Arizona or something?
Yeah.
Nice. I don't
I
even.
wanted that to be one of the top 10.
Oh
When they
man,
race it, no one voted for it except for him, and he left it on there like the last round.
I love it.
Cheating.
That's funny. All right, so there's doors. Well, you guys can see them all. There's a lot of different rooms, different doors, different areas. So
Well,
don't split the
are
party.
those windows the little smaller, kind of bluish tinted?
They are.
Okay.
There's
So,
some.
Barbara, you want to look in that window to the north?
As
If
in,
you, yeah,
This
if you go
one?
down the hallway to the that one.
of course, I landed not even on a square.
Well, you're kind of right in front of the window. I mean, you're trying to look in that.
Yeah. So is he tall enough? Can he see through it?
Nice, Rob. So
He's
you
dwarf.
you look through and red eyes look back at you. No, I'm just kidding. Let me open some things up and then I'll explain what you see.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably a little stretch to see much more than that, but so hold on. So this looks like kind of an entry area, kind of almost like a courtyard, and you see that it's paved in red sandstone, and you see this little star circle is actually a gargoyle statue. And then you can see these doors. There's 2 doors to the upper right that you can see that I've unmasked, and that's about all you can see. You kind of remember, and you can probably see on your map that it looks like this might be the entryway to the place where you encountered the Black Earth priest up here. Give me one sec.
Yep.
So
Fired us down the stairs. Yeah.
exactly, that kind of pushed the button, and sent you guys flying down to the blinded Umber Hulk.
So, I'm gonna vote for a big fat no on that direction.
Yeah, let's avoid that for the moment.
Yeah, let's head back.
And then there's
You guys
door.
wanna check out? Yeah, see, there's doors. Barbar's got doors to his. What would that be? West and southwest, I guess. And
Exactly, kind of like west on the kind of the lower end of the west, kind of a west wall, and then you've got one literally on the southwest, and really southeast, essentially.
yeah. There's this potentially square-looking room below Flurvin and Darvik and Demok.
There's that rectangle one above. Then.
Yeah.
So what do you guys want to do?
I'm kind of liking the square room.
Has 3 doors. No. 3 exits. Hopefully.
Well, there is a window outside.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Although
I'm not here, GM 911 with GeoQuester. That's it.
maybe Flurvin.
We're probably best off just barging in and destroying whoever's there.
Shall we? Hey, we could storm from 2 different directions. Barbar is in front of the door, and there's a door kind of below Darvik and Flurvin.
There's actually another one that leads to the same area.
Yeah, over to the. There's
That's
one
what I don't
there
know.
too. Yeah.
Like the one just below Nebula. I don't know if that leads to the same room or if there's a wall we don't see.
I know.
It's truly a square.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
bet you do.
I know.
If it's a true square room, then that would be a wall right there. So that door below Nebula would... At least not directly, but we're assuming. Honestly.
Right. So I see the door with where Barbar is, and I see one door off to that would be what direction now? East. I don't think there's a door south of Darvik, is there?
Yeah, we're not directly. We're in a just went. There's a door.
No, not where
I thought
Dark.
there's another
The two
door.
doors.
No, it's in. Hold on, give me one second. Got to get on the right. Okay, one. So no, I see what you saw, but it's just the outside of the wall. There's only the one door,
Oh, okay.
so it just wasn't unmasked.
Okay, well, yeah, I think we ought to split up and storm both sides at the same time.
I have a feeling we're going to storm right into the compound laboratory.
But before I storm in, I want to check for traps.
Well, what would be even funnier is if we're going into two different rooms.
That would suck.
That'd be funny. So Anna, are you checking for traps first?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll your perception check in the tower, please.
I think for what it's worth, Barbar is going to try the same.
Okay, go ahead and do the same in the tower.
Awa.
Okay, and Barbar is kind of fumbling around, and he's not sure what the heck he's looking for, but he doesn't see anything. And Anna doesn't notice anything, and you feel pretty good, but you don't notice anything.
Okay.
Barbar is going to turn to Flurb and say,
You see my helmet?
Did you lick that window we were looking through?
Well, is it possible for us to do a?
On
Are
three.
are we within earshot of each other?
Here, Darvik will go to the corner.
Yeah, that's a good
Put his
idea.
hands in both directions.
Seriously.
How
3, 2,
about
1.
that?
That works.
We don't have to scream.
That works.
Right.
Probably even better.
All right, so he gives the old 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold on.
Okay, when it's going.
Okay,
Hey, look at that.
so let me get you guys in the
An
room.
empty room. All right.
Well, it may be empty. So you see straw mats that cover the floor of what looks to be a very large exercise room, and you see wooden racks along the walls that hold all kinds of weapons that appear to be weapons common to martial arts. So you see like quarterstaffs and pole arms and things of that nature, and then you also see what is now a familiar triangular symbol carved into the center of the room's western wall that Barbar kind of just walked past. On the west wall, you see this triangular symbol.
Is it the KOA or the carrot?
It is. Stand by one sec. I'll make sure I get the right one. It's that one.
It's the KOA.
Ah.
Yep. Oh, the carrot. That's what you said. I'm like, what is she saying? That's right. Gotcha. So yeah, that's what you see, and then you see, that's what you see.
Barbar is wondering if he sees anything in this weapon rack that he could use.
It
You don't want
depends.
to steal anything.
Nice. It depends what he's looking for. I mean, you again, you see like clubs and staffs, and it's kind of the typical martial type weapons. What else? What specifically are you looking for?
Well,
Is there
yes.
some?
Is he able to discern the quality? Are these more like training weapons, or are these like combat-ready weapons, like durable type of two-handed weapons?
They're normal. They're ordinary. I mean, you don't see that they're anything of like incredible quality, but they're nice, ordinary, and look like they're typical weapons.
Well, I won't risk triggering an alarm over something ordinary.
Okay.
Shall we search the place for anything else? Like, is that a rug on the floor, or what is that?
It looks like kind of a sparring area, so it's almost a mat like that's sectioned off, like people may do sparring in that whole kind of matted area that you guys are kind of on the corners of.
Can we look under the mat?
Sure, you can. So who's pulling up the map or mat or trying to look underneath?
Well, obviously Gumby Arms can't do it, so.
All right, Barbar will lift up the corner he's at.
Okay.
Soul Darvik.
So you guys, as you pull it up, you just see the stone floor. There's nothing underneath it.
Okay, worth a try.
Yep.
No stone left
I mean,
unturned.
and you guys kind of feel it's a little padded. So again, it kind of feels like it's meant to cushion the fall of someone that is probably sparring, but not in a way that will get them killed, but more training.
Is Demakos being the lookout?
Yep.
He is, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, he's hanging back.
Smart man.
There's nothing fishy going on in the hallway while you guys are all playing around with mats and.
Goofing off.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, well, Gumby Arms is going to join him.
Okay.
What's up, Gumby?
I want to check for any like hidden doors along the wall or the floor.
Okay, do me a favor and roll an investigation check in the tower.
Okay.
So you don't notice anything else. The room looks just like as advertised. It looks like a training room that the monks may use this to practice and spar with each other. That's the best you can tell. But there's nothing else that you find of value or nothing unusual.
Okay.
You do see, I mean, just so you know, since you're looking through the whole room, I'm going to take off my push to talk 1 sec. So, I mean, as you're kind of looking through the whole room, you do notice that window, and you can probably already tell this, but that window is to the outside. So you can tell that this is one of the entrances, or I should say that it's one of the exterior walls to the outside of the monastery.
And the windows don't open, do they?
They do not.
All right. So.
I'm going to vote for the rectangular room up north next.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Oh, up north. Yes.
Oh, hold on. You guys stacked, so I need to move one of you.
Oops. I was trying to.
Okay, so we're going up north. Okay.
Is this the room? The narrow rectangular room?
Yeah, and should Anna check for traps?
That's a good possibility.
I think.
Thought Barbar gets his buffoonery butt out of the way. There we
A lot of characters here, man. Six characters. All right, so
I like it.
go ahead and go ahead and roll perception in the tower. Don't think there's anything in here.
Match for a blind Hulk, Umber Hulk.
Okay, and you do not notice any traps, but as you're kind of looking, or as you're feeling around and looking for traps, you do notice, you just happen to notice the door is locked.
Barbar. Need you over here.
I could really use a knock spell.
Yeah, you could. That'd be cool.
Where would I buy one of those things? Can you find those in big cities, or is that just not doable?
No, I think so. I mean, we'd have to look, but I think it's probably pretty common as long as it's within the levels that you have. Then I would say that you can most likely find it in a magic shop in a decent sized town.
Okay.
Okay, let me get on the right layer here. So Enna's moving up.
Yep.
Okay.
Barbar is going to attempt give the door the old heave-ho. He's going to rear back and throw his shoulder into it, see if it'll give. This was what is this, a strength check?
I'm looking to see it, but yeah. So go ahead and give me just a straight strength check in the tower.
Okay.
And it does. So you kind of rip it off its hinges. It doesn't come very willingly. But do me a favor. Well, actually, stand by 1 second.
Attaboy, Barbar.
Let's see what
How
her.
you doing, Gumby Arms?
What is her
Shut
perception?
it, window licker.
I'm thinking of an 80s songs, Pet Shop Boys.
Okay, I was looking for an
Got
18,
got the brain.
and I was going to have
Make some
her
money.
come out. I was going to have the abyss.
Corbin should be singing that one.
Okay, so let me open up the room. And is somebody heading into the room to see what's in there? And show me what you want. Or I'll open just what you can see. Give me 1 second.
I was going to say, given that Barbar nearly ripped it off its hinges, he's probably stumbling into the room at this point.
Yeah, that's a good point. He probably is just inside.
Searching for windows.
There is one.
And
sees one.
as he does that,
Oh!
so let me tell you what he sees.
It's like a row of bidets.
Close, he sees piles of firewood that are stacked neatly against one of the walls, and you see these little, circles on top of these squares on the left-hand side, or the western wall, are essentially 4 large copper kettles that are standing in iron frames above iron fireboxes. There's copper tubing in long coils that lead from one kettle to the next. And there's several large casks that stand in the south end of the room, and shelves on the eastern wall hold scores of brown bottles sealed with red wax.
We found the brewery.
Hey guys, they're cooking meth in here. Let's get the hell out.
And then the monastery blew up. It's either a brewery or a distillery, maybe. But it sounds like a brewery.
Yeah.
Which is very monkey.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
So
So
we'll just take all the beer and leave.
Now, Barbar is going to head in a little bit further to sleep around, and Demako's heard there was beer in there, so he's...
I'm gonna stay out. That room is really small, tight.
okay.
Yeah, it is a bit cramped.
Flervin would like to do some investigation to see if there's anything more than just a brewery in here.
Well, they don't look like beer bottles. So I mean, it looks brewery is probably not the right term. It looks more like a distillery, as far as it looks like it might be stronger stuff. But
Whiskey. Perhaps some scotch or some bourbon.
perhaps.
So
Maybe
Flervin's going to investigate. I don't know if he made a good dice roll or not.
Oh, sorry, I hadn't even looked at that yet. I mean, he doesn't see anything else in the room. But as you're looking, you are kind of counting as you're investigating, and you see 65 bottles on these shelves of what appears to be liquor, some type of liquor.
Should we try it out?
Apparently 34 have been consumed since we all know, 99 bottles on the wall.
They've been counting.
I don't know, we could try it, but,
Let's take one down. It's around.
oh boy. What if it's not even all, but it's more apothecary-like, and it's a potion, and you turn into a lich.
Nice.
Or a sheep.
Or a sheep. Well, why not? Is Barbar close to one of these bottles?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Am I able to grab one and crack her open?
Sure. So you grab one and you kind of peel off the wax that is pretty thick, but it comes off. And so what are you doing? Are you taking a sip, a swig? Are you down in the bottle? What are you doing?
Let's take a sniff first.
Yeah, sniff test.
Yeah, smell
Okay.
it.
Let's
So
have a whiff.
It smells. I mean, given you are a dwarf, aren't you?
Yes.
So you recognize the smell of what appears to be brandy. Probably not especially exceptional brandy, but it smells like okay brandy nonetheless.
All right, guys. It smells like some cheap brandy. We have a drink.
Well, Flervin's going to abstain. He has to keep a clear head for casting spells.
up. I think Barbar's gonna have a sip and not chug, just a sip,
Just a sip, mind you.
just a taste.
Okay, so he puts the bottle to his lips and takes a little sip, and feels a little warm in his belly, and burns a little bit going down, and it's not the best bourbon he's ever had, but he kind of wipes his chin, and it's not bad. He's a dwarf, he likes bourbon.
Well, once it hits your lips, no, I'm just kidding.
So it's bourbon, not brandy.
Oh, sorry, I said bourbon. It's brandy. It's brandy. So it's not the best brandy, but it's brandy. I had bourbon and whiskey on my mind. I'm like, brandy, come on. Why brandy?
All right, so
All right, I think that's that room.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We have this big room, or it could be two right next to us, or do we pass the gargoyle thing and go check out another door?
I'd like to stay out of the entryway if we can.
Well, I think the one up by Inna. I think it appears like there's a wall behind the gargoyle. So
Right.
maybe that door up by maybe that one.
Yeah, I think that's the right one.
Okay. Check for trap.
For sure.
Yep.
Roll.
Okay, so do me a favor and, roll. Okay, and so you do not notice any traps.
Is the door locked? I'm gonna try to open it.
It is locked.
Barbar.
Hinge time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here he comes. I'll touch you.
Or not.
Barbar, put the brandy down. Come on.
Come on, Barbar.
Did the moves go for you?
Oh, sorry, 1 second. I thought you were just, sorry, let me get all these things done. I was on the other layer. I thought you were going to, I was waiting for the strength check. I hadn't seen you hadn't gone up there yet.
Oh.
So let me get all these done. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Strength check. Whoops, in the tower.
Okay. Yes, please.
Grab it. There we go.
Okay, and you wrench it off the hinges.
Probably stumbling inward yet once again.
Yep. So let me have you do that. And you can, 1 second.
Roll initiative.
You can roll initiative as this woman jumps out of her bed up here in the corner as you jump into the room or come in and stumble into the room, and she stand by 1 second. So she looks like that she's been around a bit. I mean, she looks pretty gritty. She actually looks like she's definitely ready to come at you with with guns blazing, or I should say in this case, what does she have? She's got actually she doesn't have anything, but she looks like she's ready to come at you, and she is not happy that you've disturbed her, and she looks like she's ready to come right at you. So Inna has the highest initiative though, so you both kind of startle each other, so nobody's surprised. So Inna, you get the first move, but it's going to be kind of hard for you to get in there because Barbar's blocking the door.
Yeah.
You can go, actually I guess you can go through him, but you can't go like just up around him. You can go through him, and that would take 10 feet. But you can go through a player's square. It just takes 10 feet instead of 5. So is that you? Okay.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh,
Yes.
oh, darn it. I don't know why it didn't move the whole thing. One sec. Oh, that was Barbara that was moving there. I'm sorry. I thought that was Enna. I was trying to approve her move. Were you trying to move up there, Enna, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I was trying to move up.
Okay, let me. And it might have been because you guys were stacked. Hold on one sec.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I did that. So okay, so you're up there, Enna, and it is your roll.
Are you?
Anybody want to try to talk to her at all, or we just want to shoot her
Well,
ass?
apparently she's ready to jump all over us.
Yeah, so I don't trust her.
All right. Well, you know, people didn't trust Ellen Keller either. She just
Well, yeah, but this lady's in her bed. We bashed down her door, and she's ready to come at us.
all right. I'm just saying, there's other options.
Just saying, guys.
Yeah, we're not taking any time. Those other creatures made us fall through the floor. I'm trying to target her, and it's not doing it for some
Oh, one second. I think I know why.
Okay.
I think in this case, the lock was not to keep people out, but to keep her in.
Oh shit, she's vanished. Oh, she's back.
Okay, try it again, Enna.
Yeah, there it goes. Okay, I'm not gonna even look at her. I'm just gonna shoot her with an arrow.
I like it. I'm not going to look at her. Oh, and you hit.
Yes.
So this arrow goes squarely into her left shoulder, and she kind of shakes it off and looks even more angry.
Oh, great. Monster! Oh, Nebula.
Let me see if I have a picture of her. While you guys are looking at this. I don't think so, but I'm going to check.
Like Marge from Pee-wee's Great Adventure, or Big Adventure, whatever the hell it's called.
There we go. Eyeballs and all.
Marge and Jack.
Yeah, I mean, she looks hardy. I'll leave it at that. She looks very hardy, but
Alright, Barbar is going to take a bonus action and ignite his rage.
there he goes.
Target myself and actually affect myself.
Are you guys hearing that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure.
And he's going to run on up. Target himself, hopefully, yes. And he's gonna take a swing with the great axe.
And you take a massive swing, and it goes over her head and clangs against the floor after you miss.
Damn dice.
DM dice again?
Damn dice.
I know. I was saying DM dice. Yeah.
DM dice, yeah.
Damn DM dice.
Damn, dude. Back at it again with the shooting
Alright.
rolls.
That's right.
All right. And Barbar, do me a favor and roll a what I want you to roll. Roll a just roll a perception check in the tower for me.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Darvik's turn.
Must have been as good as my attack. Oh my.
What happened there?
Maneuver.
There we
Jamiroquai
go.
video.
Okay. Now let me know what you're doing before you do it, because if you shoot something that has to hit, you're going to have a -2 going through Barbar, but if it's something you just need line of sight of, then you're okay.
That's a good question.
Oh, hey, Rob.
Let's see.
Just a break. They're fighting Helen Ray, second in command. They don't know it yet, but at the monastery.
I'm too far away, but one question I have is, I don't remember seeing any rules in the player's handbook about like tackling or grappling. There There are rules for that, right?
There are grappling rules, so we can, I might have to refresh my memory and look those up. But yes, you can, and usually I believe I think it tends to be a strength check, and then the other, the grapplee can either use a dexterity or a strength, depending on if they're better at acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
So.
Just because I was thinking, well, maybe we should just tackle her and try and talk to her instead of, killing her.
Ooh. Yeah,
All
we
right.
should at least talk to her somehow.
Oh, now you guys want to
Now
talk.
everybody wants to talk to her.
Now that she's got an arrow in her,
We always kill them, and then we want to talk to them after they're dead.
I love it. She's got an arrow that went into her shoulder, a battle axe or great axe that went flying over her head, and somebody wants to talk to her now.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Helen Ray's pretty tough, Rob. This might be a tough fight.
So, did she make her deck save?
And she did succeed as you cast this radiant sacred flame at her. She jumps out of the way.
Hey, what, guys? We're all gonna die in here, and I'm blaming you.
Nice.
Here she comes.
Yep. So she screams, "You should not be here. You will all die." And she attacks Barbar, who's right in front of her. So I gotta look this up real quick. Just looking at what she has here.
Guys, I have a pan flute. I can play her a song.
I love it.
It's like Sam Fear.
Like the Pied Piper. Beat a ratty ass out in the street.
Nice.
All right.
The monster is skank, ain't you?
All right, so here we go. So she swings her right arm at Barbar. She takes this big fist and comes flying at him. And she hits solidly.
Ooh.
Damn, Olga, settle down now. Settle down.
And she hits him hard, like a Mack truck. But fortunately, he resists a little bit, I think. But and Barbar, do me a favor, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Got a hell of a right hook, this one.
Okay, and you're okay, but as you shake off that punch, her left hand comes slamming into your face. I should say her left fist. Her hand wouldn't be, and she crits.
Oh. Tell you what, man. Oh, rolling in the tower thing.
And Barbar feels like normally he would have been in critical condition, but fortunately he absorbed a fair bit of that. So you need to make another Constitution saving throw.
Oops, I rolled the wrong one. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, Rob, this might not be pretty. Ooh, and you're stumbling. You're kind of like Rocky right now. Your legs are weak, and just as you stay up, and you're pretty happy you stay up, her right fist takes one more attack at your jaw.
Again?
Oh, gosh.
That would be 3 attacks.
Yeah, that's Adrian, alright. Apollo's kicking your ass.
And she misses with her 3rd attack. Wow, very nice. All right.
Believe, man.
So, Barbar, do me another favor. Do one more perception check in the tower for me.
Okay.
Okay, so you notice as these fists are coming flying at you, you happen to notice that her eyes are a kind of a milky white. Like you're pretty confident that she can't see, that she's blind.
You sure got you.
Hey, guys!
Like the Umber Hulk.
I know. This is a blind dungeon. I don't know what's going on with all the blindness here.
Get the hell out of here!
Here I was about to cast invisibility.
Oh, shit. Maybe we should have talked to her. I'm telling you guys. Next time, listen to me.
Well, she was ready to jump us the moment we came in.
We don't
Yeah.
know though. Someone would
Well-
have shouted like,
What-
"Hey,
What would what would you guys do if you were sleeping in bed and somebody ripped off the door off your hinges?
I probably have to change my pants.
Oh, I love it.
Marco's a sweet talker.
oh yeah," because he never rolls shitty.
Thanks for auto hosting, Praetors Rejects and Rob. Appreciate it, guys.
Sometimes there's diplomacy, even if they are startled. Could have read her a book. Christ, she can't read her own.
That's cold.
Wow.
Hey, I'm just saying, there's options.
Okay, I don't think a sleep spell's gonna do much because she's probably got too many hit points.
You better
So-
beef up your strength. Just go smack
What if she
gun
Well, I
the arms
guess-
in the head.
can't see, so she can't really chase us? She probably, unless she knows the room.
Well, I'm sure she knows that room at least.
Roll right. She's probably got it memorized.
That's probably similar to like a monster lair.
Well, why don't we just start searching the room? She won't know where we're at.
Well, yeah, she could probably hear us
Yeah, I think
pretty
so.
good.
Sure, she knows every nook and cranny of this square.
Her body is acting like she knows where every one of you are in the room.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try a witch bolt on her.
Sounds appropriate.
Witch bolt
Yeah.
away.
Oh, that's
Oh, and
nice.
Like
and
that'd
this
work.
and this bolt of energy goes slamming into her. Go ahead and roll damage.
To start.
And it does a little, she's singed. You can, she's not, she's just wearing a little nightgown there, but it's singed.
She's wearing a nightgown and she's just singed.
Just just a little bit, not a whole lot. Hey, is it Lazy Stooner? The barbarian only have 14 AC.
Have a beer.
Nice.
Essentially because he's unarmored. So if you
Oh,
look at it, base 10, full dexterity and
maybe
con
she'll, like,
bonuses,
want
but
something.
no armor because he's using his dex and his con bonus. So and he gets some more benefits with that.
You're welcome
All right.
to offer some.
Yeah, sweet talker, DeMarco. Let's get some brandy and have a drink with her.
Thanks for popping in, Lazy Stooner, as well. I think I saw you in Rob's game the other day, so thanks for popping by.
And she's been pounding on Barbar, yeah.
And she's been singed by a witch bolt. Barbar swung a big ass axe at her.
I think we need to take her
Sure,
down
she's
now.
ready to talk.
This could be ugly. She's got 96, actually
Time for an
86 hit
agonizing
points.
blast, Makos.
Now, before you do it, make sure you let me know if you need to just see her or if it's like a ranged attack. And if it's a ranged attack, make sure you check the -2 before you attack her. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all.
Action range, 120 feet. It's the streaking attack.
And you probably know this, Lazy
Sounds
Stooner,
good.
but it's Princess of the
15.
Apocalypse. They're in the Sacred Stone Monastery.
Assuming that I'm able to still move.
Yeah, absolutely. If you only move 15, then do you have 10 or 15 left? Do you have 25 or 30, right?
Yeah, I can get up to 30.
'Kay.
So I could get beside Barbar.
Right.
I'll show you what I mean. I could get to not with 10, but if I
Yeah, you could do it with 10 because you could move to the square to the left and then up one. So that's only 10.
okay. So then technically, what would Barbar be in the direct path from there, or would I need to go up one more?
Yeah, I'd say you need to go up one more, and you can do that. You have enough move to do that.
Okay. That's where I shall be. Oh, jeez.
And the agonizing blast goes flying into her bed and really pisses her off as her bed sheets catch on fire.
Wait, she's wearing a nightgown and that missed her?
It did. I know. This blast goes flying past her. Oh, cool. Oh, awesome, Lazy Stooner. That's great. It's fun, man. I got hooked same way. I got hooked watching Rob.
Well, you know what? I do have a bonus action, and I do have Misty Step. I might actually go ahead and use that, because clearly knows where I'm at this point, so maybe I should get the hell out of Dodge.
I'll save it.
Okay. All right, Anna, what say you?
I'm gonna try to shoot her again.
Okay, now show me where you're going to go because again, you got a lot of people. So
Yeah.
if you do it from where you are, you'd actually probably have I'd say a minus. I guess I'd only give you a -2, but if you're shooting through 2 people, it's usually -5. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you have a clear shot there, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, Princess of the Apocalypse,
Oh.
Lazy Stooner is one of the original Wizards of the Coast campaigns. And the arrow goes flying into the wall behind her, missing.
Damn it! Ugh. Oh.
I love their
no.
reactions. I love their player reactions. All right, so Nebula can move, right? She just can't attack. I think she can
Yeah,
move.
she's gonna stay right there. The last experience, the last adventure, she's gonna stay hide behind the table.
Nice, good call.
Alright, Barbar. Come on, man.
Barbar swings his great axe and misses again. It's not having much success for him tonight.
Fucking hell.
That's what I just did. Exactly.
Tell you what, man. Electronic dice is rigged.
I know, DM dice. Rigged.
So, Darvin takes a quick look at Helen Ray. Does she look like a very wise person?
She doesn't look very wise. She just looks strong and pissed off.
Okay, we're gonna try a hold person spell.
Okay? And she fails her saving throw.
She's now paralyzed.
Excellent. Let me look that up. That's a very nice use of spell there. Hold
Like her
person.
whole body, she can't move her arms or her legs, or she's just stuck in place.
Yep, she is paralyzed.
Ah, good.
So what happens is, that, yeah, at the end of each of its turns, the target can make another Wisdom saving throw.
Right.
So, but that means that yeah, she wouldn't be able to attack. She can just try to get out of it. Is how I read that. So let me put. Okay, you already have a paralyzed feature on her. So let me look that up real quick. And I want to look it up in the library just to make sure I know what it does. But I think all she can do is try to get out of it. I think.
Yeah, I'm just curious, is she able to hear while she's paralyzed? Like, do her eardrums still vibrate?
Yeah, I mean, well, at least I'm going to rule that she does. I mean, I think it's just literally she can't move. But I'm looking up the conditions. So let's see what it says. Paralyzed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak. Doesn't say anything about hearing. Automatically fails strength and dex throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet. Okay, so I'm going to roll. All she can do is make her wisdom saving throw to try to get out of it. But Darvik, is there anything else you can do? Because it's still your turn. And I don't know if you have a bonus action or anything else you can do.
I think I'll just move.
Okay.
Do you guys want to, like, burn her down while she can't friggin' do any saving throws? Or do you want to, like, try and talk to her since she can hear us but can't react?
Yeah, if we're gonna talk to her, now's the time.
Yeah.
Or do you just want to get the fuck out of the room? We'll barricade the door? I don't know.
Well, no, I think we can take her down if we need to. But I think you're right. I think now that we've stopped her, that if Demakos wanted to say something to her, now would be the time.
Well, but we're still in combat technically, so we'll have to wait till it's his turn.
True, but Darvik can say, alright, I've paralyzed you, now stop fighting. I'm assuming I can say that on my turn, right?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
So he'll say that, and I think actually after I give up my turn, it's her turn. So
Well,
she
before
may, she may make her wisdom saving throw.
Well, before you do that, that would... You don't have any bonus action to, like, cure any of the damage you've done to her, like a sign of good faith or anything.
No, I've already cast a spell.
Yeah, well, plus if she decides not going to be diplomatic with you guys and now I'm back to full health, that wouldn't be very good either. So,
Right.
all right.
Okay, I'm gonna pass my turn.
Okay. And stand by 1 second. Does it say what the wisdom saving throw is?
Yep.
No.
And we don't see it on the screen if you're asking.
Yeah, no. I'm just looking to see what it. I mean, I rolled it, but I'm just looking to see. I'm just looking at your spell because it should be. Well, okay. She definitely made it. Now that I look at it, so you can tell it's the end of her turn. So she's going to pass it, but she is no longer held. She rolled basically as good as she could have.
Well. All right,
Okay.
But it was a good. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a good use of spell because it basically made her give up her entire turn. So that was a good spell.
So now that she's unparalyzed,
Now I can't talk to her.
well, let's take that paralyzed effect off if we can. I can't do it from here. I don't have the little slash through the person.
Oh yeah, let me take that off of her. Hold on. Okay.
So, alright, so Darvik yelled at her, I paralyzed you to stop fighting. Now that she's not paralyzed anymore, we can see she's coming back to the movement. Does she look any less combative?
She
Perhaps?
she does not. If anything, she looks more combative.
Magic missile.
Well, he's already got a Witch Bolt lock on her, so he's just going to keep his
Okay.
Witch Bolt up.
Ooh.
Big 12.
Very nice. So so was there any? Did you have to attack, or it just looked like it just rolled damage?
Yeah, once you make the first attack and latch on, then it just
Oh,
does more
right.
damage.
Now was that a concentration or anything, or you were still able to do the hold person and the? Oh, this is Flurvin. So good. Oh, awesome. Nice.
Characters.
Very nice. Very nice damage, man. So this goes flying into her, and she's definitely taken aback, but definitely doesn't put her down, and she still looks like she's lightly
still
lightly
shows
damaged.
light damage.
Yeah, she's a tough one.
She's
taken
a toughie.
Yeah.
12 from a witch bolt. She's taken, let's see, 4 from a witch bolt. That's 16, and took an arrow.
I mean, as you guys look around this room, I mean, you guys have been in combat for a few rounds now. I mean, this does not look like a typical, monk's room. You definitely do not think this is obviously a typical sacred stone monastery monk in here.
It's the padding on the walls, isn't it?
That's right. That's right.
She's taken like 22 or something damage, and she's still light.
Yeah.
Really going to survive this?
Well, the door's busted, so we can't just run.
Oh, she can't see very well.
But she might know this whole.
Depends on which side the door was locked from. We didn't actually check that. Alright, well, I guess we'll continue with the plan at hand and just try to burn her down.
Okay.
Taking a lot of damage and she's not punching. The Matter-G. Worth it. Throw her off her guard, but. Okay.
All right.
Go.
So what are we doing? Oh, and the agonizing blast hits her squarely in her left leg, so you can roll damage. Oh, and that puts her into a different status.
Ooh.
She is somewhat mortal here. She's moderate. So nice strike. It hits her in her leg, and she grabs her leg, and you can see her ears trying to determine where that came from, so she can return the favor.
So I shall do a bonus action.
Okay.
And Misty step the fuck up out of here.
Okay.
Let me take a look at that real quick. 30 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see. If I walk through, well, if I Misty step through Barbar, I can get to here, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll check off rather, spell slot.
Okay.
Will be
Okay, so is she still bent over, touching her hurt leg?
Oh no, she's kind of back up and she's scanning the room with her ears, listening, trying to determine who she's going to take down. I mean, who she's going to attack next.
If I were to go up to her and kick her in her sore leg that just got hurt, is that an action?
Yeah, that would definitely
So
be an
that would
action.
be like my.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna kick her.
You're going to kick. I don't think this is worth it. To be honest.
You don't think so?
No, I mean,
Yeah, 5e doesn't really have a called shot. Or I mean, I could think about something creative, but in general, there's not like a called shot you can do in the
Alright.
mechanics.
I think it'd be a waste of a turn.
All right. Well, I won't kick her.
If anything,
I
I
will
should probably
shoot her.
grab your leg and start gnawing on it.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bow.
Okay. And you hit her again.
There you go.
Roll your damage,
Nice.
and you do solid damage. You do 7
hit.
points of damage to her. So
Right.
This-
Nice.
this one catches her in like the side of the throat and rips off some nice skin as it goes flying into the wall.
Ugh.
Barbar, who's still raging.
Jackass.
Jackass!
Hey!
Oh, and you crit her
That's
with your
it.
great axe. You cleave her.
Do I have to check advantage?
Nope,
here?
you don't need to do anything. Just roll damage, and it will do it for you.
Alright.
Oh, and you do 24 points of damage.
Yes.
You split her head open, and she's bleeding profusely through her non-existent milky eyes.
Oh.
So she looks like that scene from The Exorcist, you know, when like the statue is blood. Like anyway, you got to be there.
Ah.
All right,
Nice.
nice hit, very nice hit.
Okay. Okay. Pass on.
That's kind of what it sounded like.
Nice.
That's an excellent sound.
Yes.
Okay, Darvik is going to try a guiding bolt.
Okay,
Not so much.
and the guiding bolt didn't have much guidance on it, so it went slamming into the wall.
Needs a new guidance system.
All right, and she wipes her forehead as a free action, the blood off of it, and she takes a swing at what's right in front of her. Barbar's right in front of her, so she's taking a swing at him. Her first swing hits, and it goes. She actually hits him in the shoulder, and he shakes it off. It wasn't a ton of damage, but she comes back with her left.
Yes, the old 1, 2, 3.
She does, and this one is a critical hit.
Oh, of course it is.
Her left is always a critical.
But he resists a lot of that damage. I mean, good that he's raging and right in front of her. And she comes back with her final hit, and she hits.
Barbar looks back to Darvik and says, "You better
Your
have
help?"
something ready for me."
And She does her solid damage, and she passes her turn. So, man, you're actually God. That is a nice. You're still only 16 points down. That's pretty good after taking all that damage from her.
It's really too bad they didn't have video cameras back then, because that would be a hell of a show.
I know.
Got a couple arrows sticking out of her now. She's slightly on fire. Her head's
Yeah, she's not looking too good. So he does his damage. So this just keeps it just, and you have to use that as your turn, right, Flurvin?
Yeah.
Nice though. God, that's nice that it just keeps doing damage without having to hit. That's cool.
It's up to 1 minute. So what's that? 10 rounds?
That's right. That is right. And it looks like Fantasy Grounds is doing it right. All right, so you hit her with your agonizing blast. Finds its mark. And you do
Good hit.
some good solid hit. So she's
Yes.
not happy. Not happy at all.
good.
I give an arrow.
These guys are smart. Nobody's approaching her in melee. So rather than have her go attack somebody else, she's attacking what's right in front of her. So you miss with your arrow. You shoot her and goes flying into the ground.
Still not make any noise.
Minus the.
Because I'm just going to have her attack the barbarian since he's the only one in front of her. All right, Barbar. That was a nice attack last time. That was very, very timely.
Taking 16 damage. Got roughly 13 to go before I croak.
Don't worry,
Just-
Darvik's going to back you up.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for that moment, where I need to disengage as my action and flee.
Nice.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I got you covered.
Okay. Where you live.
Oh, and you miss with the great axe. Take a great swing, and it just goes over her head, very, very close, but it misses.
So her... Yeah, her AC must be right around 16.
Yes, it is. There it
Yeah,
is,
sounds about
16.
right. She's a tough broad.
16 or 17.
Darvik.
Okay, Darvik's going to cast Cure Wounds as level 2 spell on Mr. Barbar.
Booty foo.
That'll work.
Very nicely done. Very nice. All right. And she is going to continue with her punching bag.
Freshened up for you.
She hits. Does a little damage.
Points.
Second attack. Hits. Does a little more damage. And the third attack. Hits. And does a little damage. At least he wasn't doing a whole lot of damage there, so. And you resisted most of it. Alright.
More Witch Bolty.
Oh my.
And she is critical.
Very nice.
Yes.
Nicely done.
Tamakos.
Um,
Nice.
And the blast hits her.
Yes.
Oh, and it does serious. She is reeling. She's stumbling. She drops to a knee. And just like Michael Myers, she gets back up, but she's not looking too happy. Not looking too good. She's shaky. Shaky.
Hey, I'm out of arrows, but I do have some in my inventory. So how would I equip full new 20?
for that.
So yeah, so go ahead and in your inventory, I would get rid of one quiver. So like
Okay.
right click and just delete it so it's out of your inventory. or just make one of them 1 instead of 2.
Okay, I'll do that.
And then once you do that, then go back into your longbow where everything is checked. And on the very first, on the top left check mark, just left click on that until all the slots recover for you. So you just literally have to click on one of them, and it should keep unchecking them.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So now you should have 20 back. And remember what you've shot. You've shot like 3 or 4 or 5. I forget how many, but we can recover some of them.
3 so far.
Okay.
Ooh, that's nice.
And you hit her solidly.
Yes.
And she is down.
Yes.
She drops to her knees and then falls face first on the stone floor.
Oh my god.
Very nice. Man, if it wasn't, I mean, if you guys were actually really smart about that, because if anyone else would have approached her in melee, she would have taken him down in a heartbeat. But the fact that Barbar could absorb all that damage, you guys played that really well, or that could have been really ugly, I think.
This was one of those times where it was good to have a freaking meat shield up front.
Yeah, because I mean, as much as it would have been interesting to have her go to somebody else, I mean, I really couldn't justify that because Barbar's right in front of her, and so yeah, I mean, yeah. All right, so before we do anything, let me give you guys XP real quick. Or go ahead. What were you gonna say, Jason?
Well, I was going to say, like, before too much time elapses, do we want to spare the dying and try to get any information from her, or are we just going to let her pass on?
I don't think, I could look at it, but typically you have to call before you do mortal damage. I mean, you can do that. I don't know if you could really do that with an arrow, but with a melee attack, you can call it and say you don't want to do, mortal wounding damage. But in this case, I think you're. But let me give this to you. Your friends didn't want to talk to her anyway. They just wanted to kill her.
Yeah. Telling you.
Well, maybe we should have knocked on the door. Should have busted it down.
Well, yeah, but if it had been monks.
Yeah.
The head off.
That was there's
exactly.
there's 1800 XP to you guys.
Sweet.
So you guys are a little less than 180 points away from level 4.
Yeah. Let's say we're getting close.
So close.
All right. So what do we do here?
Can I try to recover half of my arrows? I shot 4.
If you shot 4, just roll a d4, and if you go ahead and roll it in the open.
Okay. So, the register?
I don't see it.
I didn't see it.
Drag it.
How do I?
Drag it into the.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay, so you rolled a 3. So the way I do it, and I learned this from Rob, but so if it's less than half, then you just get half back. But since you rolled more than half, you get 3 back.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
So if it's above, then you get whatever you rolled. And then so again, the best way to do it is, I guess, I don't know if it'll let you change the number in your ammo to 23, and if it would, I would just do it that way.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, cool.
Don't forget that your devices.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. So should we search her for anything, you guys?
You can.
Yeah.
I put a little blood token where her body is. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Nice.
So yeah. So is someone want to search her?
Yeah, I'm looking at my skills. Who's got what we need for this? Investigation?
Flurvin's good at investigation.
Is that what we would need?
Well, I mean, it depends on if you just want to search her, you can search her. If you want to look around the room, I would do an investigation check, but you can certainly just search her body first. So I mean that you don't need to necessarily.
Barbar is going to step up to his impeccable foe here and
Okay.
check her body.
Okay, so obviously not much on her, given she was asleep when you accosted her, but you do notice that around her neck you see a kind of a thick rope that is kind of underneath her clothing, and on it you see a key that's hanging around her neck. So let me see if there's anything else on her. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so that's what's on her. So
Can I take that?
yeah, you absolutely can. So let me throw it into the party sheet. And then you can grab it, or whoever wants to grab it. But it's, well, I don't know. Let me identify it again. Okay, so it just shows up in the party sheet as a key, but anybody can take that. So, yeah.
Key. Maybe we should give that to. Usually have Emma check the doors. Think she should have it?
Probably.
Want to grab that?
Yeah, I just realized on my inventory I accidentally deleted. I had 3 sets of 20 arrows.
Yep.
And I accidentally got rid of, I think 2.
Are you down to 1?
I'm down to none.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, because I had this red little. See this right here? How it's red. I didn't turn it off. The edit.
Yeah, either can you put them back on, or can you drag it on, or do you? But you can. Do you have any arrows on? So you don't have any of them anymore, right?
Let me double check. I have what's equipped on actions tab, but I had another set of arrows.
Oh wait, go back to your inventory.
I'm just doing one thing, and I can help you.
That's silver.
All those are silver.
Yeah, those are my silver ones.
I'm sure you could drag them in from the player's handbook.
That's probably the easiest way if you want to grab that.
That's,
Oh, because I had that edit stuff, so.
It's on the adventuring gear tab.
Yep. 20 arrows.
Thanks for helping. While I'm just making some notes while you guys are doing this. So but I can jump in if you need me. But thanks for
I think she's
helping.
got it.
Yeah.
Helen Ray. 12/22/2016.
Okay, so I need to grab the key.
Yep, I needed to put a little rest in peace in Realmworks for Helen Ray.
Yep.
Nice.
Or
Now
perhaps
watch.
rest in pieces.
Yes, that too. I'm guessing she's the hillbilly cousin.
Oh, God.
Oh, now you get back in there?
Nice.
Would you come back without a baby? Oh, Ed.
All right. So are we? So what else are we doing? So we looked at her body.
Let's probably investigate the room.
Yeah, Flurvin would like to do some investigating if anyone else does. Certainly join him.
Okay. So as you're looking around the room, you notice under. Let's see, up here. I'll show you on the map. So there's a desk in the area that I'm pointing towards, and you notice underneath that desk there's a chest. So you see a chest that is kind of tucked underneath that desk. And it's pretty big wooden chest.
Barbara, you want to give me a hand since I'm the Gumpy Arms?
Sure enough. Let's see what's in here. Is it it's locked? Or do we know?
We don't know yet. You just see the chest and you tell me what you guys want to do.
Check for traps.
Barbara would like to check for traps.
Okay, and go ahead and do a perception in the tower. Okay, and you do not notice any traps, and you believe that it is unlocked as you're kind of feeling around and trying to figure out if there's any trappies.
Alright, let's lift it open.
Okay, and it opens up with a creak. It opens up, and you, as you see in there, you see some piles of silver pieces, some platinum pieces, and you see a number of turquoise stones that are kind of sitting inside this swatch of cowhide.
Let's go ahead and snag all that.
Okay.
Take all that. She's not going to need any more.
And as Flurvin's kind of up near the door over here, you also notice, oh, I shouldn't do that while I'm pushing to talk, but you notice up on the door, you notice a little kind of a nail that's up next to the door, and you see another key that's hanging on a chain next to the door. So you guys have all those things.
Probably better go ahead and snag that.
Yeah, snag the key and give that to Enna as well.
Okay, so all of that is in the party sheet now in inventory. So
Okay.
I can distribute the coins. I can leave them there, but let me So yeah, so everything should be identified now.
Platinum's up there. What is it?
Hey, Schmo.
Is it 1,000 gold pieces per platinum, or is it 100?
I
less
think
than that.
I think everything's 10-1, except if I remember right, one of them, Electrum pieces, has a different conversion. I think, but I think everything else is 10-1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, still,
It's good money.
Yeah. Especially for Barbar, who
They just beat Helen Ray. I don't know if Rob's in here. He might be at his Out of the Abyss game. I think he's just auto-hosting, maybe.
He kind of came in.
Or no, he's not auto-hosting. He popped in here for a little while.
Pieces and 9 silver pieces to it. Of course, he's a barbarian. He doesn't need things fancy.
All right, well, that's everything you guys see in this room. Do you guys want to take, I don't need a lot of time, do you guys want to take 5, or we're already almost 2 hours in, we got a little late start, but you guys want to take 5 or 10, or how much time do you guys want?
Yep.
Yeah.
What is it?
About 10ish.
Yeah, let's take 10. Let's take 10, so we'll be back, and I'll put a little check when I'm back, but we'll plan on about 9:05. I've got 8:55 over here, so about 10 minutes.
sounds good.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right, guys, thanks.
Uh-huh.
All right, stream, I'm just going to put up a quick little scene here. There we go. Should switch over and just shows our current game, and it also shows the Alagorn's Gem I'm going to be running starting the day after Christmas, the 26th. That'll be fun. I'm running that with Rob and a couple other folks, so we'll have 4 people running a one-shot that'll be over a few sessions, but it's just a one dungeon type of deal, but that'll be a lot of fun. So right now, guys, they just defeated the second in command in the Sacred Stone Monastery. They've made friends with the Lich, fortunately. That was a little backstory that I created for one of the characters. So they're trying to clear out the top of this dungeon, and they're almost at 4th level, so they should be able to clear through this, but this is kind of late at night, so they're going to run into a lot of sleeping monks. That'll be interesting fighting. So I'm going to take my break real quick, guys, and I will be back shortly. Thanks, everybody, for popping in. All right, so I haven't quite left yet. I just saw the note for High Jumper. Yeah, I'm using, it's called Colored Sidebar, I think is the name of it. If you type !ext, I think I have it set up to where it'll tell you what extensions I'm using. And if not, I'll just send it to you. But yeah, it's I'm pretty sure it's called 5e Sidebar or 5e Colored. And if you don't have it, let me know, and I'll send it to you after. If you I don't know if I have your email, but if you want to send it to me, like private message me in Twitch or something, and send me your email, I don't mind just sending it over to you. But I really like that, the colored. So anyway, all right, guys, I am going to jump.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Jump off for a second. Hey, thanks, Lazy Stooner. Thanks so much for the follow. And all right, guys, I will be back in just a few. All right, I'm back. Gosh darn it, High Jumper, I must not have that set up right. Let me look at. I'm gonna look at my deep bot when I'm waiting for these guys to get back. Channel commands. Oh, I'm sorry, High Jumper. It's exclamation point. Let's see if I can do it on my iPad. Exclamation point POTAEXT. So those are the extensions. So it's called it's the colored sidebar extension. That's what it is. So there you go. But yeah, seriously, if there's anything you guys want, if you don't know where any of those are, because some of these are a little bit harder to find than others. So if there's something you want me to send you, let me know. All right, I'm going to put a little vote back in chat here. Vote back. And let me know, guys, as you watch the stream, if anything's choppy. I did change, instead of 720p, I'm doing this now in 1080p. So I just want to make sure it doesn't affect anybody's stream quality. So anyway, let me know if it does cause anybody's, if it's causing any issues with any of them. So, all right, I'm going to turn this back on. I'm still waiting for folks, but you guys can take a look at the map instead of my. I don't have as much going on as Rob, so my two little slides popping back and forth are probably getting boring. So yeah, we'll see where they go next. They've got a few rooms still yet to clear out, so this will be interesting. Probably take the rest of the session, since we'll go about another hour and 15. There we go. I was going to say I hadn't seen it back yet. Yeah, so you know what, High Jumper? There are different ones, so I will definitely find. Oh, good, Lazy Stooner. I'm glad it's running well. So High Jumper, I'll look for it, and like I said, I'm not sure if you're on Fantasy Grounds, I'll PM it to you or something. And like you said, if you want to send it to you, if you want to send it to me, then I know it. I think it's called 5E colored sidebar, but you're right, it is a little different. Yeah, I can't wait to run Allegorn's gem, High Jumper. I've really wanted to run that for a while, and I've put a lot of sounds attached to it, and a lot of effects that are going to be really cool. So I don't want to spoil it in case Rob watches this replay, but I'm really looking forward to running that. We got 4 good folks in that game, so it should be a lot of fun. hopefully everybody's back soon and get started. Yeah, I think I finally got my sounds really running well through TeamSpeak, although I just recently joined the Discord as well with, I saw Rob and Schmo and some of the guys get things set up on Discord, so I think I've got my sounds ready to trigger on Discord, but I haven't used it live in a game yet, so might have to try that next time. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else has had this problem where we're waiting for the folks to get back, but they were having some mapping issues today where I had to get out of Fantasy Grounds and come back in. They couldn't scale it correctly, and I took off the font extension that I modified that Trenlo had created, and it worked. But I don't think that's why. I don't think that's the problem we were having, because I've run my font extension and it should be fine. But I don't know if you guys have seen that, but I like that. It's really clear font. It's not this one you're seeing, but hopefully next game I'll have it up. Hey, Jason.
Hey.
Yeah, you guys are getting close to 4th level, man.
Hello?
Hey.
No.
Hey, Anna.
Hello? Hey.
All
It'll
right.
be, what would that be? 20% of the way to 20?
Oh, yeah, nice.
Well, I don't know, what did you say? I know you were telling us that to see Prince of the Apocalypse all the way through, you get pretty close to 20, don't you?
No, I don't think it's that high. Rob finished it. I want to say they were at 13th. It might have been 14th or 15th, but I don't think. Yeah, it was pretty high.
So,
All right. Well, go ahead.
I was just going to say, if we, once, I know it's going to be potentially a year from now or close to it before we get through this, but would we just keep going with a new one after that, or?
I don't know. I mean, we'll have to just see. I mean, we can mix in some different things here and there too to mix it up if you guys wanted to, have some other characters and do a couple one shots or something at lower levels. But
Oh, nice. Yeah.
because it's kind of hard to build something that once you get that high, I think it's really hard to find. I did download something called Quests of Doom. I think it's from Frog God Games, and I believe that has some really high level stuff in it. So that might be something that we could actually use your characters to go into something really cool after this. But we'll just play it by ear.
Yeah, I just always thought it'd be neat to see a D&D characters through to level 20.
I mean, I agree, because this is going to be new to me. I mean, even getting to 4th, 5th, and 6th level, I've seen Rob, but as you guys get a lot more attacks and more abilities and spells, it'll get pretty interesting, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've never played a character that high.
Cool.
in D&D.
It'll be interesting.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so you guys have cleared out Miss Helen Ray, and her blood is still right by Enna's feet, but yeah, so you guys tell me what you guys got a couple keys. You're not really sure what there's no markings on them, so you're not really quite sure what they're for, but you've got the keys and got a lot of areas you haven't explored yet.
So, quick question about the keys. One of them was hanging right by the door, you said, right?
Correct.
So I'm wondering if that's the key to this door. Is there a way we could check it now that it's been ripped off its hinges?
Give me a second. Yeah, you can if you want. You can try to check it. And at least see if it turns in the lock. No,
Yeah,
go ahead.
go ahead.
Okay, so does Anna have the key? So Anna, you turn it, and
Oh, yeah.
it does not seem to turn the lock.
Okay.
So neither of the keys work on this door.
Well, so I tried one.
Yeah, let's try the other one as well. Might as well.
The one around her neck.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that one does not work either.
Interesting.
Well, good to know.
Well, before busting on the doors, we probably should try the keys.
Well, going forward, yes.
Yeah.
Right. Now
Attempt
that we
to-
have keys.
Yeah, I think the protocol now is check for traps. check, see if it's locked. Check, see if the key works. And then Barbar rips off the hinges.
Nice. I like it.
Alright.
All right.
So, you guys want to check out this room directly below where we are? I'm pretty sure that's a wall separating the gargoyle from...
You mean?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
you're
I
right.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, towards that direction. For sure, Flirtin just phase stepped right through a wall.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
That's all right. That's all right. I knew where you wanted. Is that okay? Getting better at this, so I can move these a little bit quicker than I used to.
Yeah, it's going pretty quick.
All right. All right. So
I would like to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Check for traps before even trying the key.
Okay.
The
So
keys.
give me a perception in the tower. And you do not notice anything. You don't hear anything. You don't notice anything.
And I would like to try both keys to see if. Well, first I would like to see if the door is locked.
The door is not locked.
Okay.
So are we opening?
Yes. What do you guys think?
Maybe Barbar should go in first.
Taking a look at his spell for right quick here. And if I need to be okay for the meantime, potion of healing, so I can. Alright. Yeah, Barbara can go in first.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're looking like there be stairs.
Yep. So you see as you get kind of right about there, it goes down to a landing, which is this flat area, and I'll open the rest of this as you get a little bit further down. So it looks like it's a flight that leads down to a landing, and then after the landing, it leads deeper down into probably the lower level where you all
We're not
Shouldn't
supposed
be.
to
were before.
Yep. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, as I run back upstairs, hey guys, this goes down to that area. Remember that blind Umber Hulk?
So, Barbar, I'm going to take off your raids, just FYI. I'm taking that off.
Yes.
Yeah, and Darvik's gonna cast a Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Okay, well, I think our only real option here is to either go into the room with the gargoyle, or to investigate the room that's further down to the south end. How do you draw again?
Remember, just
Right click.
yeah, left and right click together just to draw an arrow and like draw it wherever you want is the quick way. And then you can right click and bring up the arrow menu to do whatever kind of arrow. There you go.
So, either the room that I've pointed at here, or the gargoyle room. They both very well may lead to the same place. Or we can go down. I
I
guess,
don't
too.
know about down.
Right. You mean the two doors that are down too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Oh. Okay, I thought you meant like down the stairs.
No.
No, he means like there's a door straight south. Yeah, exactly where he's pointing.
Okay.
Or we can go outside and wrap around the back.
Get rid of the drawing.
And I would say it's probably only about 11:45, if that, because you guys have been exploring. You had the little battle, but literally it's not even, probably almost midnight now.
If we go out back, I didn't see an entrance.
Well, remember, I mean, you guys know the area you came through is that garden area, which is right behind the monastery.
Yeah, and we haven't gone all the way around the outside of the monastery.
No.
Oh.
Explore.
I'm good with whatever.
And our path back through. We gotta walk through.
There's a lot undiscovered.
There is. It's a big map.
Well, should we do the gargoyle room then?
Either that or the one here. Wondering if it's in the same room as the gargoyle or not.
I'm just taking a look to remind myself what's in each of these areas, guys, in chat.
I don't even know if he'll come to life.
Don't think anyone's going to
Well,
be
we
there
don't even
because
know if
it's
this door
late at
going
night.
in Here leads to the same room again. It looks somewhat walled off, but who knows?
I'm guessing that door you're pointing at right now leads to the foyer of the temple.
Yeah, I don't see a door unless there is somewhere it's unshielded. There's a door because what if they see us as we walk through?
Maybe unfortunate. Unless, of course, they're not as strong. I mean, they're on the first level.
Why don't we just go for the gargoyle room?
Okay.
For all we know, it's connected still. It leads to the same spot.
Oh wait, you should check this door.
Okay.
Checking for traps and what the hell is it?
And is Flurvin going into this dojo?
I keep messing up the dragon.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
He just likes to walk through walls.
Misty step.
Yes.
All right, so Anna, you do not believe that there are any traps in this door or on this door?
And can I check to see if the door is locked?
You can. And 1 second. It is not locked.
Oh. I'm gonna move out of the way, Barbara. Do you wanna not locked? If you wanna try and walk in first.
Well, if it's not locked, you shouldn't be able to walk in.
Nope.
You're a meat shield, Barbar.
Okay. Sorry, they got caught on each other.
Okay.
All right, so as you get in, just kind of like I said, let me open this all up so you can see it. So it's a long corridor. So let me open up the rest of it, and then I'll explain. Hold on, I gotta take off push to talk.
Guys, down below, does
Well, we can still walk out.
Okay, so it's a long, narrow court that's paved in red sandstone. To the north, you can tell is the main temple or shrine, which was where you guys were before. You can tell this is the area that you were in before. And it's these doors, as you walk in, you can kind of see they're copper-sheathed doors that are emblazoned with a now very familiar triangular symbol. And then you can see all the doors that are around here, and there's several windows that are poking through the south wall. And you can see gargoyle statues that guard the door, each facing the court with a ferocious leer.
so?
Let's back out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say maybe we should just go ahead and check the other door. Pull one of these. At the door.
Okay.
What about these doors directly to the south of us?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should try that first.
Okay. So we got Anna checking for traps.
Yeah.
Okay, Anna, go ahead and roll, and let's see.
Survey says.
You do not notice any traps.
I have to check
And
to see if it's locked.
it is not locked.
Alright, step aside.
Yeah.
Side elf thing. Our Barbar is going to.
Is he just going right in? Did I just see him go right through the door?
Yep.
All right, let me open it up. Hold on.
And
So as you open it, you see writing desks that stand beneath the windows of this large workroom. You see dusty tomes, stacks of parchment, and pots of ink that clutter each desk. So it looks like some kind of study, library / workroom that, just it has just various stacks of books and, very heavy volumes throughout this whole place.
hey, Gumby Arms.
Well, Demakos, you can read anything, right?
Yeah, but may not perceive things that are not obvious. He can read the books. Oh shit, we're trying to go to the same square.
Okay, well maybe if you could take a look at if there's any parchment on the desks that's something you can read, see if we can get any clues, and then Flurvin can look for like arcane stuff.
Okay, so Demakos would like to scan the desks and the volumes that are, I guess, open or no, the ones that he can easily grab and kind of flake or leaf through to see if he can read anything of importance.
Okay.
Check all the tables.
So as you're taking time and flipping through here, and some of the tomes have academic texts and holy texts that refer to various deities or elemental powers. There's treaties on self-denial, and it talk about a flawed and illogical world. And as you're kind of looking through all these, you find what appears to be kind of a personal testament of someone named Marlos Ernrails. And as you kind of flip through this, it seems a little bit different than some of these other esoteric writings that just seem bizarre and a little off the wall. But you learn that Marlos Ernrail is the prophet of Earth, and that he was drawn to a place called the Fane of the Eye by powerful visions. And when he arrived at the Fane of the Eye, he found what he calls Iron Fang, the holy implement of earth power. And he took this instrument for his own. You also learn that Marlos established the Temple of Black Earth in the ruins of a long-abandoned dwarven stronghold that exists below the Sacred Stone Monastery. he also nurtures something that's called the black geode. And as you keep reading through these texts, he basically says, when all is ready, the ever-growing mountain shall come and remake these lands in his own image. So I will take most of this and put it into Realmworks so that you guys don't have to,
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Yeah, so I'm sitting there writing and typing.
let me do one thing that'll help for now, just so you can. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Give me a minute.
Got most of it, but damn, that was like, whew, that was a lot of info. Sounds like that was a good idea there, Gumby Arms.
He's useful occasionally.
I would say he is very intellectual.
So I took, because you guys didn't necessarily have to find those things, but you did take some time to read through those. So I just put what was normally just text meant for me, and I put it into some call outs that I just put into chat. So, but I will take that. But you feel free to make some notes now for yourself, but I'll take some time this weekend and put that into Realmworks too.
Oh, snag it.
So the other thing, as you look through these books, you also find 2 scrolls that are kind of scattered and buried amongst all of these books.
Scrolls.
Scrolls, say you? Give me 1 second. So let me take those and put them into the party sheet. 1 second. And these you're going to have to essentially take a short or long rest to identify them, but they do look like they are some type of magical scroll. All right. Well, that was fun. That was some good knowledge that you guys just obtained.
Yes.
Definitely.
I thought you guys were going to walk away from this room altogether.
Well, I'm still worried about those guys that we met in the main chamber. Got to find some way of finding their weakness.
Well, I think once we hit level 4, we would stand a better chance.
True.
I mean, the Lich, seems to have some sort of faith in us clearing this top level at least.
Or the DM had a little faith, although this is a little bit higher
Well,
level
it's
than they
possible
should
to
be in.
Immensely powerful and immensely stupid at the same time.
That was just
A disembodied voice rings out and says, "I heard that."
Being said by the player, not by the character.
time to go! All of a sudden the door's locked.
All right.
Well, it looks like we could safely scurry westward in the hallway where Darvik, Nebula, and Inna are. Looks like there's still a wall separating us from the gargoyles and entrance to the doers that sent us down to the Umberhulk.
Yeah.
You want to check that room out?
What are they called? Black Earth Priest or Black Priest?
Black Earth priests. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. I couldn't remember what they were called.
You guys
I think we should work our way west. There's windows, like you said, and
Yeah,
walls.
we can peek. We already know what's in there, but
Right.
so we might as well check out the door.
So, Alan, is it worth Flurvin checking for anything else, or have we pretty much exhausted this room?
I think you all feel pretty good that you've searched everything you can in that room.
Okay.
And are you doing your thing?
Yes.
Okay. And you believe that there are no traps and the door does not appear to be locked?
Doing our dance.
Step aside. Ears.
Again, you're just walking right through it. Not
Well,
peeking.
I'm just trying to. I mean, it's unlocked. You checked for traps.
Okay, so this looks like, as you look down here, let me draw an arrow. These look to you like they're the main doors to the monastery, and these little blue squares look like they're windows to the outside. So this looks like it's kind of the main entryway, but given it's midnight, there's nobody here right now. But that's what this area looks like to you.
Okay. So. Okay. Come check this door.
Okay. And Anna, you do not hear anything else, or I should say, you do not notice anything else since you're checking for traps. You do not believe it is trapped.
Locked.
Is it locked?
It is not locked. Barbard charging in, so one sec.
Well, I don't know how to see into the room.
No, I like that because that's what you'd normally do. I mean, that's what you're saying is rather than have me open it up and I don't want to go in.
Right. Yeah,
So one sec.
mean,
I think it's good.
realistically, it's the only way we're going to know what's in there.
All right, so you see a long corridor and it looks like it's about 50 feet long, and you see obviously a door to the west, kind of the straight west, and then you also see what appear to be a couple doors to the south. As you kind of go about midway down the hall, from where you are, you can see them, but about midway down that hall, you see a couple doors.
I'm going to scoot in a little bit further to make room for my companions.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do? Looks
Start
like the
searching.
hallway.
Yeah.
So it looks like the hallway at the end does extend up to some degree. How far? If one of us walked down there to peek, we
Yeah.
We can just jump into the doors south of us.
Yeah.
Well, let me walk down here if I can
Take a
get
peek?
on a square. Yeah, with Barbar to take a peek, see what he can see upward, northerly.
Okay, give me a sec. Okay, you kind of see the end of the hallway, and you see another door up towards the top.
Okay, well, satisfies that
Yeah.
curiosity. So you guys want to check those doors, the first doors we passed?
Yeah, right. The one I'm in front of.
Yeah.
Right.
Back for traps.
Well, what we got?
Okay, I'll stand by 1 second. Sorry, I'm trying to look at something here. It's weird. Sorry, I'm just trying to read something that doesn't make sense to me. I think they kind of screwed something up here, so just give me one. All right. So which door are you checking, Anna?
The one right below me.
Okay.
I rolled my.
Yep. So you do not notice anything. You don't think it doesn't appear to be locked, and it doesn't appear to be trapped.
Okay. And move up here.
That Barbar's
Barbar. Yep.
Mr. Meat Shield. And he's gonna fall apart if there's a caster in here.
Nice. Okay, and open this up.
Last to the ass. Oh. Ooh.
But what you see in here is that this looks like a very uncomfortable looking barracks. Tin-thin pallets are rolled up along the walls beside neatly folded piles of clothing. And you also notice that there are two monks that are wide awake that look at you and startled and start coming towards you to attack, while 6 others are kind of groggy but waking up as these 2 yell out, "Intruders! Intruders!" And you can roll initiative. Give me a second to set this up.
Oh, great. Is that many in that little room? Oh,
Shit. Oh.
oops. I didn't mean to roll 2.
Oh god, guys. Marcos wants no part of this.
Alan, can you manually set Anna's back to her first roll?
Yes, I can. Just, yep, 1 sec. And what was her first roll? I didn't see it.
22.
22, yep.
Thank you.
You got it. All right, so Anna, so you see these.
Oh my gosh.
This is what you see. Now, I'm going to say this, see if I can see him. I got to drill in a little bit. So monk, what looks like monk 12, which is directly under Demakos. I know he's on the outside wall, but monk 12 and monk 2, so right below Barbar, are the ones that are awake. All the others are asleep right now, so I'm going to let 12 and 2, they can go in their turn, and the others are going to have to wait a turn. So Anna can go because she's first, and then we'll see who comes up next in the fray here.
I'm gonna try talking to them. Hi guys, sorry. We're just trying to find our way out. Didn't mean to disturb you. But we're also trying to find. I mentioned the lich. The lich set us on a quest. I think that would be put. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Sorry, are you talking to them or are you talking to your...
I was talking to them, if they can hear me.
Oh, no, they can hear you. They're not buying it. It's midnight. You guys have stumbled into their dorms, and they're not buying what you're selling.
Okay. Can I play some music for you next week?
Nice.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Sorry, I'm gonna attack.
You can say sorry first, but I'm going to attack you. All right.
Yeah, use my short sword. Ah.
Okay, let me get back down there. So, yeah, you swing at Sacred Stone Monk 2, and you miss. Now, do we have you set up yet for, or what?
Yeah, from my offhand.
Yep, so you can go ahead and do your offhand. Good. Oh, and you hit him solidly with that one. And you do some good damage. You put them to moderate, so at least you know these aren't quite as strong as Helen Ray.
Thank God.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Okay, I'll pass my turn.
Okay. Let's see. I wanted to look at something else. I was just looking at what spells you have, but okay. So Sacred Stone Monk 13 is waking up. So all he does is stumble out of bed,
Thorns.
and I don't know if she does. Barbar is up. Actually, while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna actually also find a picture because I kind of want you guys to see what these guys look like.
Oh yeah, I do have it. I always
I think the Hail of Thorns would actually come in handy here.
every time I try to use it, I equipped it, and then it's. But yeah, since they're still very healthy, I'll have to equip it next time.
So Barbar is attempting to move. And he is going to put up another reach.
Okay, so he's raging, and I just tried to share a picture with you guys. I don't know if it worked.
It's loading.
Looks like it's loading, yeah.
Okay,
Working on it.
so this is. I just kind of wanted to get you guys. It's kind of cool
Oh
looking.
my.
So these are the.
Yeah.
The ones that are awake are wearing these masks. The ones that are asleep obviously
Gold mask.
weren't, but they have those gold masks. Yep. So there you go.
That rings a bell.
Yep.
So now I see they have a necklace and some bracelets that we're definitely taking when they're dead.
Nice. I like it. Off of your cold dead bodies. Excellent.
Alright, Barbar. Have another Ellen Ray cleave. Or not.
So he swings his mighty axe and he actually hits with the 15.
Oh!
Yeah, these aren't Helen Ray. So yeah, you hit. And you put him critical. You do 14 points of damage with that mighty cleave.
Right. Not so bad. Alright.
Very nice. And Monk 12 is up and rolling, so he can attack. So he familiarly swings his fist at you.
Helen?
Yep, so his right fist smacks you right in the jaw. And it does 3 damage, partially resisted. And his left hand comes back at you for a second attack. And misses.
Sweet.
So he passes his turn. Gotta look at one other thing they can do. Okay, so Monk 9 has to pass his turn. And Flurvin is up. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna try that snowball swarm that we wrote into the logbook so recently.
Oh, joy. I like it.
Because, I'll read this for everyone's benefit. Flurry of magic snowballs erupts from a point you choose within range. Each creature in a 5-foot radius centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 3d6 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on the successful one. So since they're all grouped up, we're going to snowball them out.
Well, no, but how... What I'm trying to figure out, though, is the range is 90...
That was the coolest thing I have ever seen.
The range is 90 feet. Hi, Lotwook. Thanks for the follow. I hope I said that right. But what I'm trying to figure out is it says it's a 5-foot radius sphere.
Right.
So what I'm trying to figure out is what who you think you can get with that. Like, show me where you want to cast that.
Well, I'd like to get this guy and everyone around him.
Sorry, so where I can't see where you're pointing.
Looks like Monk 9
Monk 9?
Okay.
and the 4 guys around him.
Okay. I might have to read that up that later, but I'm going to go ahead and say you can do that because I'm not really sure what it means when it says a 5-foot radius sphere. I haven't done too many spheres spells, but we'll say you can do that because that seems like that's in a 5-foot radius. So go for it. Just make sure you have them all targeted, all 5, And once you have them all 5 targeted, you should be able to cast, and it should do the saving throw for him. This would be a good spell. Good use of it.
Whoa.
All right, so you had a mixture of successes and fails, so rather than read those off, just go ahead and roll your damage, and it'll apply full damage to the ones that failed and half damage to those that succeeded.
Oh, nice. Killed one.
So yeah, let me go down through this.
FYI, guys, before we kill the last monk, assuming we do get to dispatch them, we
Yep.
probably need to interrogate them.
So Monk 18 is dead. Or whoever that was, Monk 12 it might have been.
12, yeah.
Sorry. And the rest, yeah, it looks like you did some good damage. All right. So Monk 5. Now I think these guys are fully awake now, given they have been snowballed. So I'm going to let Monk 5 go. So he's going to go here. And he's going to attack the buddy that just cast the snowball swarm.
I'm freezing my balls off here.
So he swings with his fist and misses, and he comes back with a left elbow shot here. And he hits.
Come on, Gumby Arms.
Flurvin's down.
No, just moderate. So he's okay, and we go to Monk 2. That's right underneath Enna. So Monk 2 is going to attack Enna. So he swings at her. And he hits. And he does max damage. And he comes back with his left hand. And he misses. So Nebula can move.
You're just going to go here. Doesn't know about the group since, her experiences recently.
Exactly. She needs some TLC after the battles kind of die down here. All right, Monk 6 is up. So he is going to move here, and he is going to punch our buddy Flurvin. And he hits. And he does heavy damage, and he has one more shot at Flurvin with his left hand. And he hits.
Flurvin's
down.
Stay with us.
And Flurvin is critical, but he is up.
Oh, Flurvin.
Monk 7 comes up here, and he actually pulls up his left foot and does a little flying kick here at Barbar. And he misses. And as he gets his balance, he comes back and he swings at Barbar.
Let's try this again.
And he hits. And he probably does a little bit of damage. Why did he do... Hold on.
Two die there.
Oh, is that because you're raging?
If anything, the raging should grant me advantages.
Stand by. Let me look at that, because it rolled it like it was. Did he crit? He didn't crit. So let me look at that again.
Were both attacks?
I'm sorry?
Were both attacks applying damage? The flying kick and the...
No, the first one missed, so that should have been fine. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I was holding control down when I talked, because it showed it as an opportunity attack. Critical type.
I'm being cheating, guys.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take it off without investigating. I don't think there's a reason why. It might have been because I held my push to talk down. So let me go up to Barbar and take off. Let's see. So that should have been 12, 13, 14. So if I take off 6, it's at 3. I'm going to take off 3. So you're at... Okay, you're at 7. Okay, Sacred Stone Monk 10. Where is he? He's right down here. He's going to move up and roll to see who he hits. Enna or Flurvin. And it's Flurvin.
Yep.
See if he hits or not, but he's going to try.
Gumby's going down.
Oh, and he missed the first one. See if he hits the second one. Oh, and he did hit solidly on that one. And Flurvin is down. Just barely.
No.
Just barely, but he's down. All right, Darvik. I think this will be the last battle of the night, chat, but we'll see. But I think they'll be, if they can get out of this one, they'll level up next time, and they'll get to 4th level. This will be a good one to end on if they can get these guys, which I think they will. It's pretty tight in here, though.
So I guess now would be the time to heal him.
He would be appreciative, I'm sure. Very nice, very nice. Okay, Demakos.
How the hell I can attack anybody?
You have to wedge on in there.
It's a little tight.
Hey guys.
It's pretty tight in here.
Hey assholes. I think you might want to make some room here.
I think you've got 2 of them targeted.
Oh, there's a reason for that.
Oh, nice. I like it. Splashy, splashy. One failed and one saved. So Monk 13 took 3 points of acid damage. Or no, Monk 6, it looks like, took 3 points.
Hardly worth it. Let me go ahead and Misty Step. Check that off.
And that's probably a good idea. Get you some room here.
Yeah. Moving through him. Is that doable?
Yeah, for Misty Step, yep. Yeah, you won't take any attacks of opportunity. You're good.
Yeah, I checked it off for my spell slots.
All right, Enna.
Okay, Monk 2, I'm going to hit.
So you hit with your first attack. You slice him and do heavy damage. 6 points of damage. Nice attack.
Nice.
Them again with my offhand.
Okay. And you hit with your offhand. Come
Nice.
back and very nice. So you did 8 points of damage to that guy. You did another 2 points there.
And can I equip my Hail of Thorns for next time?
No, because your offhand weapon attack is a bonus action.
Okay.
So
Okay, that's okay.
I think that's a good use of your bonus action for now. It's close
Right.
quarters.
all right, 13 is right next to Demakos. He sees him materialize there, and he's a little startled, but he takes a swing at him.
Yeah, some sort
And
of
he
like
mit-
psychic
or he hits.
protection.
What's your AC, Demakos?
Crap.
Okay, I was going to say you hit with an 11, so
That's exactly what his AC is.
okay. And he does light damage, but he has one more attack. And he misses. Wow.
Very good.
All right, Barbar. Hua.
Question. I would like to apply frenzy myself.
I was waiting for that. Yep.
It seems like a good opportunity for such a thing. But I'm not sure. I don't understand if it's a full action or a bonus action to equip it. I understand that I won't get the benefits of it until the next round. But to just apply frenzy, is that a full action or is that a bonus action?
I'm reading it, so give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's actually a free action. So what happens is when you rage, you can choose to go into a frenzy. So so yeah, for the duration, you can make a single weapon as a bonus action each turn. So yeah, you can
Okay.
go ahead and basically applying it's a free action.
Well, I will go ahead and apply it.
Okay. So now you can make each turn. You can use, whatever melee weapon you have. You can attack with it twice. You can use your bonus action to attack with it. It's just once your rage ends, then you have a level of exhaustion.
Right. I'm hoping at that point we can take a long rest.
Yep.
So question is, and I don't want to like screw myself, but when I'm reading the hardback player's handbook, it says you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one. So does that mean I need to wait till next turn before I can benefits of frenzy?
If that's what it reads, well, stand by. Give me one sec. What page are you reading on?
In the hardback, it's on page 49. I didn't pull it up in the base grounds. Just kind of confusing. Okay, is it?
Yeah, and in the version I have, which I think is pretty recent, it doesn't say after this one. So I guess for now, let's just use mine and we'll move on. So for now, I'm going to say you can do it, and I'll try to look it up later. I'm sure I can find it on Fantasy Grounds. So I'm going to go ahead and say you can use your bonus action this round.
Okay. Well, thank you for that.
Yep.
And we'll get cracking.
All right, and you hit with your first attack. Oh, and you do max damage, and you cleave this guy almost head to toe, man. He drops like a sack of potatoes. All right, let me see which one he is so I can take him off. Okay.
All right. So I will switch targets. Go again.
And you miss.
All right.
All right, Sacred Stone Monk 9 is going to attack Demakos. And this time he tries to kick him and he hits.
Of course, my spell slots are spent, so I can't hellish.
And he does moderate damage, and he comes back with a kind of like a little elbow punch at him, and he hits.
Damn.
That was another
Whoa.
2 dice hit.
No, wait a second. Yeah, I don't know. It must be what I'm doing here. So give me a minute to get back on this here. Demakos, did you have any damage before that? That was like 26 it did, isn't it?
Let's see.
No, it's 11. Oh, it did 11, didn't it? But it should have only done 1, right? Yeah, it did critical because I have my damn push to talk on. So let's do this again. So I'm gonna it did 11, so I'm gonna go ahead and put back 11, and then let me just roll this regular. Okay, that's better. That did 4. That's what it should have done. Oh, Rob, are you doing a heal bot? Actually, he's not that hurt yet. I think he's okay. But we can do the heal bot. So yeah, let me do that for him real quick. Hold on. I think it's just heal Demakos. So let me pass my turn. And it's Flurvin, but we actually have we have a little help coming through chat for Demakos. So
Oh,
Demakos.
Nice.
So Rob has given you a heal, so you can do you can roll a 1d4 plus 2, and I can apply that as healing if you. All right, so 5 points of healing. So let me try to do this.
It's
1 second.
Sweet.
All hail Rob.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. All right. All right, so thanks, Rob. You're down to 10.
Thank you very much.
All right, Flurvin. Thanks, Rob.
Let's see now. Should Flurvin disengage?
Not me. You have any teleportation spells?
Nope. But I do have a sleep spell.
How many can that affect?
You have to roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect.
I think there are 3 that would get an attack of opportunity on you if you stepped out without disengaging.
Well, yeah, I'd have to disengage for sure, because otherwise I'd be toast.
Well, if you disengage, that is an action.
That's right.
I know.
But
You'd be able to sleep as well.
I think he's just thinking maybe another turn he would sleep.
Well, either cast sleep where I am or disengage and get the hell out.
Yeah, okay. I gotcha. Either or.
I think, based on the risk, you might be safer to disengage.
Yeah,
Out.
I think
I
so.
think so. Because we have to clear out this place anyways. That
And
Yeah,
was
I think-
our quest.
I think Flurvin's going to disengage and go out the door.
All right.
probably a safe bet.
All right, Sacred Stone Monk 5 is going to take a swing at Barbar. And I'm going to take off my push to talk, so hold on.
Okay.
I'm rolling the dice on you guys because it's easier than targeting when there's this many. So he hits. And he partially resisted 6 damage, so I think he took 3. And he comes back with a kick, and he missed. They only kick and do well with Demakos there. All right, so Monk 2 must be right below Enna, so he's going to lash out at Enna. And he misses with the first strike. And the second strike, he misses again. Jeez.
Good.
All right, so Nebula, is she going to kind of stay where she is?
Yeah, she is.
All right, so Monk 6 is going to move here, and let me roll to see who he's going to go after. And he's going to attack Inna.
Uh-oh.
And his first attack misses.
Yes.
And his second attack crits.
Oh, shite.
And Inna is heavy damage, 9 damage, but she's still kicking.
Down to 8 points.
Jeez, Rob, 19,000 XP, man. I got to slow you down. All right. So that was 10, wasn't it?
Looks like it just passed.
Oh, it did. Yeah, it did pass it. I'm sorry. So yeah, 10's up. So he's the only person he has is Inna. So he's going to attack Inna. And he misses the first one. And he misses the second one. Wow.
Yes.
Darvik.
Darwin's going to scoot in just a little bit.
Okay.
And then cast Inflict Wounds on Monk 6.
Now, is that just a kind of a touch spell or something? That's not a range, right?
No, it's not range. You
Okay.
have to be within striking distance.
Perfect. So lazy Stooner, I convert those at the
Are you
end of the
flipping
session.
me?
So I'll make sure that's done before the next session. So automatic miss. I got to get these fumble tables on. Rob's probably beating me up in chat if he's really watching because I got to get these fumble tables on next time. All right, Demakos, you're up.
Alright. Oh, Damok.
And guys, one thing I probably should have reminded you all of, because I forget, because I just hardly ever use it, is don't forget we're using flanking.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody's really been in that position yet, but
No.
We do have-
Damakos, if he were to attempt that without Misty Step, he would attack, or he would provoke 2 attacks.
no, you're right. I mean, I just wanted to remind you guys. I don't know if you'll get into that position, but
Good thing to think about, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if Damakos can dispatch of his current target, then Barbar's got a chance to snake around, but otherwise...
yep, good point. And he hits with his agonizing blast,
Yes!
and he does heavy damage. Nicely done.
Yes, he does.
All right, Anna.
Yes. They'll attack Monk 2. Short sword. Ah,
And you miss with your short sword.
Yeah.
Your first one, at least. But you have another one.
oh.
Oh my god!
Fumble.
The dice have come back to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really need to.
That's-
I really need to turn on that fumble table. All right, Sacred Stone Monk attacking Damakos here. And he hits with the first one. And does 4 damage, and see his second attack.
Shit, guys.
Oh, it was an automatic miss. He would have fumbled. All right, Barbar.
About to see you on the other side, guys. Alright. Barbar. I'm gonna clear this room.
Well, now it's getting a little dicey here. A little dicey. Oh, and he misses.
We'll try again.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
What the
no.
hell's going on with the dice?
Ian, did you do something to the dice?
No, I did not. I'm just looking at all the gold stars that look pretty on all your character sheets.
Oh yeah.
So,
Is this some sort of new plugin you got going on here?
maybe,
Subtract 6 from all rolls.
Exactly. All right, Monk 9. Here we go. Damakos. Well, at least they're all doing it too, so he misses his first attack. And he hits the second one. Oh, and Damakos is critical, but he's still up. It's getting a little dicey in here. Flurvin is up,
Pun intended.
I'm
right?
trying to remember. If he wants to cast sleep, how do I just target everyone I want to try and go to sleep, and then it figures out the rest of the mechanics?
No, you actually you have to show me the circle, because I forget what the radius is, but you have to kind of draw it, and we got to make sure that you can get it, because you have a chance of putting some of your own characters to sleep too, unless you can do it in a way that doesn't get them. And then once we know where it is, then you just roll it, and then I'll tell you kind of who you put to sleep, because it basically affects the person with the lowest hit points first, and then if it puts them to sleep, you go up to the next one, and then so on. So I don't know what the radius is. So is it like 30 or 20 or?
It's 20 feet, so I mean, in this tight packed room, I'm dead. Pretty sure I'd be sending some of our own people to sleep.
Damakos would probably be the one at most risk, just because
Right,
of
he's got the lowest hit
yeah,
points.
exactly.
So we're gonna shoot can that
Okay.
Let's see. You can move, then take an action, and then move again, right?
Correct. The only thing you'd have to worry about is an attack of opportunity if you move into the range of that guy to the bottom right. If you don't kill him.
Right.
Plus, you can still only move whatever your max speed is.
Well, yeah, I was gonna do 5 in, 5 out. That would be
Oh yeah.
no problem.
Right.
Yeah. 5 in. I mean, you got what, 1 out of 4 odds technically that he would attack you.
Well,
Right.
not if he. Oh yeah, you're right. If he stays there, yeah, good point.
Right. Yeah. Luck of the draw, luck of the dice.
Well, he certainly can't stay there. He's got to pitch in because we're up against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these bastards.
Mhm.
A couple of them are fairly wounded, but 2
Yeah,
are
they're teetering,
healthy.
but. Alright, now can I do.
Urash, I
snowball
think it has to be
behind him?
capitalized. I think it'd have to be capitalized. Can you do? Say that again.
Well, I wanted to do a snowball swarm behind the guys in front of me.
Yeah, you can. Is it a ranged attack again, or? Let me open it up.
That's a good question. It just says erupts from a point you choose within range.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm gonna, if it says it's a ranged attack, then you would have disadvantage because somebody's next to you, but it doesn't. It looks like it's just a dexterity saving throw. So I think it's fine. I think you're fine to go ahead and cast.
Okay, so I target those 3 guys, right?
Oh, you know what, Urash? It might be points. I
6,
apologize.
10, and 5 would
I
be
think it's
effective?
just points. That looks right. Yeah, 6, 10, and 5. And you cast, and at least, let's see, 2 of them succeeded, 1 of them failed, but go ahead and you rolled your damage. And do any of them go down?
No, but one's heavy.
Yep, you're right. Yeah,
One of the
one's...
healthies went to light.
Yeah, sorry, Urash, I don't have gold. It's just, yeah, there you go. Thank you. You got it. All right, Monk 5. So let's see if he attacks Darvik or Barbar. And it is Barbar. His first punch misses. And his second punch misses again.
Yes.
All right, so Monk 2.
Disappeared.
There he is. Yeah, I just want to make sure I knew where he was. So he's attacking Enna. And he misses the first one. And he hits the second one.
Uh-oh.
And he does the minimum damage, so Enna's still critical, but she is up.
Might want to consider some potions, folks.
Yeah, I have some, I guess. My turn.
Okay, Nebula, so if you want to pass her.
He is so glad she's out in the hallway.
Yeah, Rob, Enna and Damakos are both about to go down. So Monk 6 is up, and that's the one. So let me roll 4 and see which of the 4 of you he goes after. And it is Darvik. Oh.
Better than flirting.
Yeah.
And he misses with his first one. Yeah, Rob, they're all so close. And he hits the second one. And does 3 points of damage.
Maybe a flesh wound.
All right, so Sacred Stone Monk 10 is up. However, we have some more chat intervention. So Damakos is getting a heal. So Damakos, go ahead and roll a 2d. It's actually I said 1d4 last time. A healing potion's 2d4, isn't it? Plus 2. Let me look. Let me look on your character sheets again, but I think that's right. That's what it should be.
So I got gypped last time?
I think you did.
Just do 3d4 plus.
Yeah, if you only did 1d4, go ahead. Just do 2d4 plus 2. And so do 3 this time. I'm sorry. He's right. It should be normally 2d4. Just 1, Rob. That's all I've done so
Oh,
far.
of course.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you know what? It's better than nothing.
All right, but you get 7 back.
Oh,
I
shit, I did it with Barbar, but that's okay.
got to add more, though, Rob. I'll do that later. So did Barbar... It didn't affect Barbar, right? I didn't see it. So I'll just put it on. That's fine. Demakos, you just rolled it, so that's fine. So let me take off 7.
Thank you again
So there you go.
for the assist.
Yeah, guys, I don't
Big thank you.
think it's character cards. I need to check my
Maybe I can live through this round.
check mine to see what those really are.
Please. Roll 2-1.
All right, so Monk 10 is going to attack Inna because it's the only person he can see and reach. And he misses the first one. And he hits the second one. And Inna is down.
Oh, darn it. You get a chance to drink my potions.
Darvik is up.
Good thing too.
Oh, thank you.
Can't knock down my friends that easy.
Thank you very much.
You bet. Do it up,
See-
Demakos.
Nebula's laughing at us because, she was in this position last time.
And now she's just sitting there.
I
waiting
know.
for her.
Yes.
Are you fucking serious?
I can't believe these rolls.
Agonizing blast.
What?
Not doing well for him.
Yeah, and... Yeah, there's nothing else I can do.
Does Demakos have some healing potions?
Yeah, but isn't that an action?
It is.
Well, I meant for next turn.
Yeah, for next turn. When you could have done it this turn, but I thought, I can kill this guy.
All right, Urash, I'll get that. So, Anna, before you do anything, chat is giving you a heal, so you can roll a 2d4 plus. Do you know how to do
Nice.
the +2, Anna?
So,
So just click on the +2 at the bottom of the screen next to ADV,
okay.
and then grab, left click and hold the D4, and then while you're still holding the left click or left button, right click, and then you should have 2 dice and just throw it
Oh, yeah.
in chat.
8.
There you go. Nicely done. 9.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice
I
roll.
did under Nebula. I didn't mean to.
It's fine. Since we didn't really put it as a heal, I just put it off you in chat or in your.
Oh, thank you.
so you're good.
Thank you guys so much. Okay.
Very nice. So now you can take your action.
Mark 2. Maybe I could finish him off right now.
Finish him off.
Yes.
And you hit. Very nice. Almost crit. Urash, you might be saving him. You and Rob, and you take him down. Monk 2 is down.
Hey, Sam, can I still use my offhand on someone else?
You can as you slice him in the throat and he falls down. You can use your second hand on somebody else.
Okay, I will. This guy.
And don't forget, you said at the beginning you're going to loot their dead bodies, so don't forget about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take their necklaces and their bracelets.
They're gold masks. Damn it.
All right, and you hit. You hit with your offhand. Heavy damage. I think it's something about the jewelry that's just getting her into a frenzy.
I think so. After you reminded me about that, yes.
All right, Monk 13 taking his swing at Demakos here,
Jackass!
and he misses the first one. He got distracted. Noonan.
Hey.
Noonan.
Jackass!
And he hit the second time. Oh, and he's critical, but he's still up, still standing.
I'm not dead yet!
All right, Barbar. The exact format is... Oh, thanks, Rob. I'm sorry. I got to get better at that stuff, man. Thank you. I need to get more consistent like with what you do. And you hit with the Great Axe, Mighty Cleave. Oh, and do 1 damage, but +7. So heavy.
Well, Go again. Shit.
Oh, and the second one is a miss. Monk 9 takes a swing at Demakos.
See you guys.
Oh, and he hits the second one. And Tamako goes
Damn.
99.
Time for my dirt nap.
And he will move up here. And that was his first swing, so he's going to swing at Barbar. And he misses. All right, Flurvin.
We're just gonna magic missile.
Go for it. All right, and those went into which nobody's down, right? But it good
Yeah,
damage.
it was Monk 6.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. Good damage. You really hurt him. All right, so Monk 5 is up. So he's going to swing at Barbar. And he hits. And he does some damage, but it's resisted, most of it. Thanks, Rob. I'll work on that. And he hits. Yay, Rob, I got that. And he's heavy damage. All right, Sacred Stone Monk 5 is up. But before we do that, Demakos, go ahead and do 2d4 plus 2.
Another heal.
They're,
Oh my.
they're trying to bring you guys out of this one.
Think they know we're in
Thank
some
you
trouble
very
here.
much.
All right, 7, so 1 second.
Well, we didn't have such shitty rolls.
Yeah,
the
so
rolls
many
have been
ones
rough.
is really bad. We've had them bad before, but not as bad.
All right.
This is the worst.
But much thanks for the assist.
All right, 5.
Indeed.
So, yes, thank you, Rob, there. So, let's see. Let's see who attacks here. And he attacks Darvik. And he hits. Nice, Rob. I love it. Strong mob. And the second one, they'd freak out if that was dropped on him right now. And he misses. All right, Nebula. So it probably goes on to Monk 6. So he swings at Fives, Darvik. His first one misses. And his second one misses.
Nice.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, exactly. Trap, trap. So number 10. Number 10 is at Enna. And he hits. Ooh, and does heavy damage. And one more. Ooh, and hits. Oh, and does light damage. So she's still up. All right, Darvik. Gotta put these guys away, man.
Totally. All right, Darvik's whipping out the mace of good luck.
Knock yourself in the face.
And you hit. Oh, and max
Ooh.
damage, and he is down.
Yes!
Nice.
Very nice. Very good hit. Demakos.
I'm gonna take a healing potion.
Probably a good idea.
Good idea.
My Don't tell me I don't have a healing. I don't have a healing potion! Oh. Well, scratch that. Oh yeah, I have potions.
Yeah, you do. You do. You have 2. Yeah.
Yep, I do. Okay, so I'm going to do is check one of them off. And then it says 2d4 plus 2.
Yep. And as long as you target yourself, you should be able. Just make sure you don't target Monk 9.
Fuck that guy. How's everyone know that I'm doing it?
All you have to do is hit that little plus sign once you open. Once you have it open in your character sheet. So in the actions tab, if you hit the little hourglass or the magnifying glass, I always say hourglass. Hit the magnifying glass, and then or just hit the red plus sign in the next to the healing potion, and it'll do it.
it.
All right. So healed 5.
Something.
Yeah. And you still have if you have a bonus action.
Yeah, I mean I do, but I don't have any spell slots for it. That will do.
So if I do cure wounds on myself, is that an action? Then do I get a bonus action? How does that work?
Yes, cure wounds would be an action, and you still have a bonus action if you have something that you can use as a bonus action. Yes.
Can I use my my offhand be the bonus?
I gotta look at that because I thought to use your bonus, your offhand, that you have to attack first, and then you can use your offhand as a bonus action. But I don't think if you don't take an action to attack, I don't think you can just use your offhand to attack. So I think you'd have to have another bonus action.
Might be worth healing yourself though.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah. So for cure wounds, I just hit the first aid sign.
Yes.
I did? Oh. I rolled it twice, Alan.
Well,
Some buttons you can only hit once.
hold on. But it did 8, so I mean that was weird because what it? Oh, you did your
I
spell.
did 3.
You did your spell,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the first one was 3. Okay, I'll take.
Yeah.
I gotcha. So I got to put 8 back on.
Yep. I know it's so confusing. It's
Okay.
when do you double click, when do you single click? Some of them are
Yep.
single, some are double.
All right. So is there any other
Okay.
bonus you can do?
No, I'll just pass it.
Okay.
They marked that off my spell slot. Okay.
All right. Monk 13. Ooh, and he crits. No, and Demakos is critical in his second attack.
A waste of a healing potion.
Oh, and he crits again.
Oh my god!
He got 2 20s in a row?
Ooh, and at least it wasn't a death outright, but yes, he's down.
Wow.
Whew.
Those are
We're
tough.
sitting here getting 1s and 2s, and they're getting double 20s.
All right, Barbar.
Stacked. Bitch, come on.
That's what I thought, Rob. That's what I ruled. So good. I'm glad that's right. Oh, and that was a
That's what I'm
crit.
talking about.
Yes.
Oh, and he is down. He is like his head is separated from his shoulders, and that is okay. And the second one was a miss. Whoever you targeted.
Damn. Alright. Trying.
All right, Monk 9 attacks Barbar,
Bring it on.
and it's a hit. And minimal damage. The second attack is automatic miss. All right, Flurvin. I know, isn't that right, Urash? 3 hits in a row, 2 by the mobs and 1 by our guy.
There we go.
Very nice. So Monk 9 is almost down. He's reeling. But Monk 10 is up, so he's going to pop up here. See who he attacks.
What options?
And it is 1, 2, 3, Darvik.
Bring it.
Oh, consider it Broughton. Oh, he missed.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Thanks. Is it Unlife 87? Thanks for the follow, man. Automatic miss.
I like
And was that the second one or the first one? I got distracted there. Oh, that was both a miss. Yep, both a miss. Darvik's up.
Pico, return the favor.
All right. Oh, and it's a hit. And it's you did 3 damage.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Better than nothing. So
And
Demako's
Demako's he made his death saving throw, the first one.
Nice.
So that's good.
And I just
Yeah, I just passed it. Yeah, Anna, you're up.
Monk.
hold on. You
Attack.
have yourself targeted too. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Kill yourself.
That was
Oh, and almost a crit, but a solid hit. And good damage, 8 points of damage, heavy damage.
And then
An offhand, geez, almost a crit again, but you hit.
nice.
An offhand, he's critical. Very nice attacks.
Definitely good damage.
All right, Monk 13.
Son of a bitch.
He's
You
still
gonna
healthy.
Stop on me. I'm already dead.
And he attacks Barbar. And he misses the first attack. And he misses the second attack.
All right.
So the rolls are changing
Coming
now.
back.
And he hits with the great axe. Oh, and he kills him. He is dead.
yes.
All right, and then there were 2. And you hit solidly. Oh, and 10,
Another
and
one
you
bites
killed
the
2,
dust.
man. That was nice.
Cleaning up house, eh?
You did, man. 1 left.
Swing left, swing right, 2 down.
All right, Flurban.
Put
Last magic missile.
another one on the ground here. Of course, ooh, nice. Nice damage. Very nice.
Very nice. You put him critical.
Oh, come on. Someone could just fart in his face and kill him at this point. Come on.
Nice.
Nice image.
Very nice. I don't have anything to say to that. I don't really have anything I can come back with there.
All right, Darvik's gonna swing the mace again.
Eat some burritos or something.
And you hit solidly with the mace.
Nice.
You crush him for 1 point of damage plus 3. He's still standing, but not by much. I know, Rob. We got to get that quote.
Right.
Yeah,
So do I get to stand up this turn, or am I still laying unconscious?
you're still unconscious because you made your first death saving throw and you've just failed your second one. So you're 1 and 1.
We're
That and
coming.
500.
All right, Anna.
Move right here.
I don't think I have a sound for that, high jumper. I need one though. It's a good point. The fart in the face sound effect. I'll have to ask Ben at Sirenscape. Can you make one of those for me?
2.
Got another try.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you hit.
Yes!
Yes.
God, we didn't.
And you killed him. And this is a little bit late, but
Everyone, you have that ready.
and he goes down. He goes down. I did have the sound. Very nice. Wow, guys, that was a pretty lengthy battle. Let me give you guys XP, and then it's going to be a good time to call it a night. But you guys will be able to the next time you'll be able to level up. Definitely, I'm sure. But let me get this together for you real quick.
I know we mentioned it, but I think we forgot to call it about interrogating one of these fools. Once
I'm
again.
not sure it would do much good.
Yeah.
They were the ones who wore the gold masks. Probably would have been wise.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Well disciplined. They're not going to spill their guts to you, unless you literally spill their guts.
I don't know.
All right, guys. So you all have 2,727. So you all have enough to level up. So I would say
Yep.
between now and next session, think about what you guys want out of the level 4, and we can do that to start the next session. Or if we have time, we can always do it before. But yeah, think about what you want to be for level 4. But that was some pretty tough battles. Thankfully, chat helped you guys out, or that might have been really ugly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Big help
thank you,
from
chat.
the, chat.
Yeah.
Rob. Yes.
Yeah,
Robert,
thanks, guys.
And or anyone else. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyone else? All that Democus wants for Christmas is a health point.
Yep. I think it was Rob and Urash. I think were your saviors. So, well, thanks, guys. That was good. Sorry we went over a bit, but that was a good session. That was fun.
Good time.
Yeah. Really fun.
Nail biter there at the end.
Yeah, it was. I was a little worried about Helen Ray, but fortunately, you guys actually played that one really well, or she could have really done some damage.
Barbar, you are from now on and forevermore meat shield.
Yes.
Exactly. All right, guys. Well, have a good night, and I will see you all in the morning.
Thanks,
Have a
everyone.
good
All right,
night,
guys.
everyone. Bye.
And everyone in
User
chat,
disconnected
hang
from
on
your
for a
channel.
second, and I'm going to do what Rob always does because I learn everything I know from him. And since I'm tired and you guys all hung in there with me, I'm going to do 50 points. How's that? So, thanks, everybody. I really appreciate it. That was fun, and you guys, they really needed you tonight. So I'm going to do all my notes and all that tomorrow because I'm tired. But that was a fun session. So thanks everybody who joined and the new followers, and hope to see you guys at Allegorin's Gem. Can't wait. Thanks, Urash. Can't wait to run Rob and the guys through Allegorin's Gem starting on December 26th. So everybody have a good Christmas if I don't talk to you, and thanks again for joining, guys. Hope to see you next time. Have a good night, everybody.